Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan and Ryan of Love Spirals and Love Spirals Downwards. And yeah, I have multiple identities of sorts. But welcome, guys. Thanks for being here, and thanks to everyone who watched our mini music video premieres for our new song Numenon, available now on all streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon, and a bunch of others too. So yeah, we just did a premiere on the Happy Healthy Vegan channel right before this live stream. That's why I'm starting the live stream a little early. Went straight from the music video premiere to this. But yeah, thanks for all you viewers that came yesterday to the we premiered it twice, both on the Love Spirals and the Love Spirals Downwards YouTube channels, like kind of like back to back basically. So it's been wild. Yeah, we got more to do. Angela will inform you guys on the community tab. If any of you guys buy music on Bandcamp, it's a way you can like download actual audio files. It could be MP3 or waves or lossless, all that stuff, FLAC. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do a listening party on there for the single. There's a couple more tracks too, which haven't been released. I'm giving you guys a little heads up. So we'll probably be doing that as soon as Sunday, but probably sometime next week. So yeah, just pay attention for the community tab if you want to come and join. It's like a live stream, but there's no video. It's just we're chatting, you're chatting, but we've done it a few times so far, and they're fun to do. They're cool. So if you want to do that, yeah, just come by. I'm not sure if you need to create an account there or not. Maybe Angie could say something if she is here. But yeah, those are fun. This will be our first one for Love Spirals. Is that right? All the other ones for the Love Spirals Downwards Flux reissues. So anyway, cool. I'm glad you guys like the songs. But yeah, if you want to buy a download, yeah, you can get them on Bandcamp. We haven't put it up there yet, but that's where we're going to do the listening party for the release on Bandcamp. But you can stream them all you want. Stream it all day on here on YouTube, and stream it on your stereos. On your iPhones and Androids when you're listening on Spotify, or on your stereo at home. If you can stream on there too. So anyway, cool. So cool. I'm glad you guys are liking the new song. We're loving it. I know when I started crafting the song a few months back in the dead of winter, basically, I knew I was onto something. I knew I was making one of the an epic song. That's happened to me a few times in my musical career. Like right when I start a song at the beginning, I know this one's going to be an epic one, like, better than average, one I'm going to remember forever kind of thing. I remember the last time that happened was like 10 years ago. So it's been a long time since I really started from the outset of a song knowing it was going to be a home run. So yeah, I mean, that still takes a lot of work to get it there, but you just already feel. I contrast that like with most of my songs I make, and I have a cool vibe that I'm starting with. I'm working on something, but I'm often not sure if it's gonna work until a certain point. But in a song like Numenon, I knew right from the bat we had a great one there. So yeah, Angie's so glad you guys are enjoying Numenon. So cool. Let's see what else you guys are saying here. Oh, thanks, Milo. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying our music from the middle of the Pacific Ocean. That's a cool thing about this. Up until like about a week ago, because the song came out basically last week on Friday, it was just a song heard here. We showed it to like one other person, my old the Project Records owner, the label we used to be on. I showed it to him like a couple months ago. Showed him the video, actually, an early edit of the music video. But other than that, it's just something that's existed in this room almost entirely. So it's really awesome now to be able to share something we've been cooking in here with the world, basically, with the world at large. This is I've always liked that about music. That's one thing I learned back in the 90s when we first started releasing music on Project Records. Like, wow, the music at first existed in my bedroom at my house, my parents' house. And you give it to your record label, they do their thing, they release CDs, and next thing you know, people are writing us from literally all around the world, all across the country, all around the world. We're getting fan letters and stuff back then. Yeah, people used to send actual physical letters to a mailbox. But yeah, this is cool now. Yeah, instant send them out by streaming. People can message us, comment instantly. It's really cool to But I was an early engager in that, like, like kind of, it was like early social media, kind of like releasing music and have people getting back to you. It was in slow motion, but it was the same kind of principle as now. It's like getting your art from here, this room, basically. It wasn't this room back then, but you know what I'm saying, from your bedroom studio to an audience that lives in states I've never been to, countries I'll probably never see in my life, are able to like, access and listen, and most importantly, enjoy what has been moving and touching us here so deeply, and have other people experience, similar or positive, emotions and feelings from our art. That's, to me, that's why I keep doing it. That's why I've been making music my whole life, basically. That's why I think I'm always going to keep doing it. Just because I enjoy doing it. If a few other people can be touched by it too, awesome. So anyway, let's see what you guys is. Matt asks, is a new album in the mix? Great question. Not an album per se. We've kind of came to the conclusion that albums, at least for us right now, are kind of an older concept. And albums are something I speak of. I take what I'm trying to say. I respect. I respect that medium, that form, that long form of music, which I've been doing, and my predecessors were doing before me. I respect that a lot. But I think right now, we're more focused on singles, or at least like, multi, like maybe 2-3 song single EP kind of things. So I think a long form album might be in the works. Once we have maybe like 10-ish songs that we put out over the past couple years, maybe put them all on an album together, make them flow and, seamlessly as if they were intended to be an album. But as far as like releasing a brand new album with like 10 or 12 songs, I don't think we're going to do that anymore. Even back in the 90s when I was on Project Records, I wish we could have, I was asking, can we just release EPs, like 4-song EPs? And they said no, because it costs the same amount of money to press up a CD with 4 songs or 10 or 20 songs, as long as it all fits, because the CD's physical limitation is around 72 minutes. I don't know if you guys knew that, but yeah, it's kind of a waste to only put like 15 minutes of music on it. So anyway, so I couldn't do EPs back then because the label didn't think it was financially in their best interest. So now we can do what we want. So I can release. It's too when you're on a musical like concept, for lack of a better term, you don't really necessarily need 10 or a dozen plus songs to explore it. Sometimes like 3 or 4 songs is perfect for like, just really working the different angles of the mood, or the mood concept that you're on, the sound concept. Then move on and make another 4-song EP with a different vibe, a different sound concept. Oh, thanks, Sarah. I will use that. Hopefully, it's gotten warm here finally. Remember I talked to you guys Tuesday? We did a really quick, unplanned members-only live stream on Tuesday, and I'm glad a lot of you guys are able to watch it, and I hope the rest of you guys are able to just watch it after the fact. We tried to cap it off at like half an hour so it wouldn't eat up too much of your guys' time. But yeah, we're gonna try to go. But it's been hot now, Sarah. It finally hit like 80 degrees today. It's 77 still right now. Tomorrow's supposed to be a few degrees warmer, so hopefully it won't be too hot for us to go. It's funny how it went from like just solid cold, below average temperatures literally all year, January up until a couple days, till yesterday basically, and now all of a sudden, bam, it's hot. It's going to be that way for a bit. So thanks, Sarah. I will put that into the coffee fund for sure. And there's a good chance we'll probably just walk there tomorrow, assuming we don't get up too late. It's still kind of nice in the morning, not too hot typically. Let's see. What's that, Angie? Still would like to gather up our various singles and EPs to create an album at some point. Exactly. Angie and I have like tallied since our last album. We've released almost probably close to an album's worth of music almost by now. So at some point, yeah, there'll be an album, but it's going to be, the album's going to like just scoop up all the songs we made since the last album. Like I said, try to sequence the order in a way that, it makes sense. It's not going to be too jolting or anything like that. What's that, Peter? There's new reports that talks about how fake meats like Beyond Meat are bad for your house and carnivores are running with it. That means bacon's good. How is it bad for your house? I'll check that. I mean, carnivores will just grasp at anything that to try to justify their nonsense. Anyway, that's Sarah. How's your weather? 85 today, 90 tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be about 5 degrees warmer. Oh, bad for their health. Okay, I mean, Okay, so let's just say that that's true, Peter. Let's say a study found that some aspect of plant-based burgers are not good for your health. Like, and there's so many different kinds of burgers, though. So if you do a study on one brand of burger, and what aspect of health is it bad for? Because if they're comparing that, say, to a dead animal burger, can the researchers say, oh, the dead animal burgers, they're great for your health. There are no negative health effects like increased risk of heart disease and diabetes and stroke and stuff like that. There's no carcinogens, group 1 or group 2A carcinogens in there. I mean, it's just kind of weird if you're going to say that plant-based meats aren't healthy. The automatic inference can't be said that, oh, but meat is completely great for you. It doesn't raise your LDL cholesterol. It doesn't increase your risk of all-cause mortality and all the leading causes of death that I just mentioned there. So that's a horrible inference that I'm sure many anti-vegans and meat proponents are going to make. But I'm sure the study didn't say that, because one study on plant-based burgers can't disprove the connection between dead animal burgers and all those negative health effects that I just mentioned there. So it doesn't okay, so say like plant-based burgers aren't the greatest thing for health. Doesn't mean, yeah, eat burgers and bacon, because that's really where you need to increase your lifespan or something like that, because that's not what the studies say. Oh, you're lucky, sir. Your house is well insulated and pretty cool downstairs. Yeah, our house is super old, so there's like crap for insulation. I remember when we moved in here, the first couple of years, we had some, like Sears was doing some special free thing. Some guys came and hooked up all these gadgets here and measured the efficiency, like how porous our walls and everything is. It was horrible. It's just, it's cold here in the winter inside and it's warm in the summer. So, oh well, maybe the next place I live will have better insulation than this. Who knows? So Uncle is here, awesome, and Peter are here. So no trolls are gonna get through tonight. So what did it say, Peter? The report wasn't saying that regular meat is good for you. Good, but I'm sure the meat influencers and anti-vegans are making that inference that was not stated in the report, right? But that's what the carnivores are running with. But it didn't say that. See, it shows you how dishonest these carnivore people are, about the science. They find one thing that kind of they're happy about. Oh, this study says plant-based burgers are bad for you. So then they lie and say meat burgers are healthy for you. It's like, no, it didn't say that. But they don't care about truth. They just try to find little bits out of context that suit their purposes. Case in point, I saw Peter say that VD is at it again, and I saw on one of my I have several accounts on YouTube. One of them was suggested to me by VD. She made a video saying like, Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan says veganism is not about health. Yeah, he really, and something like that, like, VD, let me make a response video to you right now. I can do this really quickly because I didn't watch it, but yes, this is not groundbreaking news. You think you caught me in a gotcha or something like that? No, veganism is not about health. What do you think veganism is? I mean, how many times do we need to go and check out the definition of veganism over and over again? First of all, it can be done in a healthy way, as says these organizations of health professionals from around the world who have reviewed the scientific research and had their experts, their PhDs, their nutritionists, their biochemists, their medical doctors, epidemiologists review the scientific literature and came to make these position statements that well-planned, meaning sensible, not stupid, ways of being vegan, like just eating one food or uncooked food forever. Well-planned vegan diets are nutritionally adequate. Again, it's not my opinion, but it's the opinion of health professionals that vegan diets can be healthy. But there's nothing forcing a person to eat in a healthy way. You can be a junk food vegan. You can eat nothing but like raw bananas or the rest of your life or something like that. That's technically vegan, but that's not what these people are saying. So yeah, just like eating meat, you can do it in a healthier way or a completely junky way. It's your choice. But veganism is not about health. Are you listening, VD? This is what veganism is. It's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. How many times do I need to repeat that? Veganism is not about health, but it has positive health consequences, as we just saw. a second ago, and it's good for the environment, but that's not what veganism is. It's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. So yeah, veganism is not about health. If you don't understand that, if you're too mentally challenged to understand this distinction I'm making, that's on you, not on me. All right, into my response video. I'll cut this out and maybe post it later. All right. All right, so that was it. That's all the time I'm going to devote to VD. She's just either like one of the dumbest people in the world. She can't understand what I'm saying. The veganism is not about health, or she's looking for attention. That's all the attention I'm going to give this person. So let's move on over. So let's see. I saw Vegan Metalhead has made a super chat tip there. Thank you. You made Indonesian fried rice with 135 samples today and didn't make enough. Wow, you prepared enough for 135 little samples? Wow, that's awesome. Nikki, thanks for renewing your membership with us here for Happy Fam. I was called as Happy Ham. Oh my God, it's horrible. Anyway, vegan for the animals. Thanks. I agree 100%. Veganism is for the animals. Are you watching, VD? It's for the animals. Not about you. It's not about woo-woo health or something like that, or even just like real health, because real health is attainable, as I just showed. God, where'd it go again? I'm losing my yeah, it is attainable, but it's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. But fear not, it's a diet that can be done in a healthy way as long as you're not doing something ridiculous. So Viralis, you're a fat vegan, but for doing it for the animals. Yeah, that's thanks for sharing that, Viralis. I mean, vegans come in all shapes and sizes, but I always laugh when you see these people that say, oh, vegans are all super skinny, or all vegans are all super fat or something. Like, no, we're everything. Veganism is not about your body shape. It's about the animals. You understand that. You totally got that, Viralis. Thanks.
VD Fund.
Thank you, AJ. Yeah, maybe I'll save up enough and just sick an attorney on her to cease and desist. I'd rather not waste money on something like that, but thanks, AJ, for the Stop VD Fund. But I'll think about it, because I remember she was hassling I forgot who it was, a female YouTube content creator who actually sent an attorney on her and got her stopped. So I'll keep that option open. I'm sorry to hear about your unhealthy, cold unhealthy. It's not because you're vegan. Like, yeah, you got a cold. Like everyone I know who's not vegan has been catching colds now too. Fu Man, sorry to hear about that. A lot of pooping and puking this week. I'm sorry to hear about that. When I had my dumb little cold a few weeks ago, fortunately, I guess a little extra pooping, but definitely no puking. So I'm grateful that I didn't have to deal with that. So Viralis, you have switched to mostly whole food, plant-based, awesome, and slowly losing weight, awesome, yeah. As I've said many times, veganism is not a weight loss diet, but I've noticed many people who are overweight who switch to eating to a way that's somewhat related to how we eat, well-planned vegan diet, like as we show in our books. Yeah, people tend, if they're a bit overweight, tend to just naturally lose weight, But yeah, it's not what veganism is about, but there's some nice side benefits to being vegan. Let's see. Wow, what is Mike wrong about, DSL? Check the site. What is Mike? I assume you're talking about Mike the vegan? Huh? Let me know what you guys are talking about there. I mean, yeah, no one's right about everything, so I'm just curious what this specific thing is you guys are talking about. Yeah, I'm kind of with Sarah. Yeah, we don't use oil in our home here either. But yeah, it sneaks into food that you eat when another person made it. Like you went to a restaurant or someone's house or a food truck or something like that. I'm like Sarah too. I kind of feel gross when I have a bunch. All right, hey, Nothingness has gifted 5 Happy Fam memberships to viewers. So Bob got another one. Bob's here and he just got one. He always seems to get one, like 100% of the time. Vegan Han got one. And Chelsea has flowers. And Sam C. and Grand Dom. Some of you guys need to say hello. It's totally cool to just stay in the background and not say anything. I watch live streams from others like that too, but just say hello to us. We're cool. We're chill. It's all good. But thank you, Nothingness. Thank you for being so generous. And and sharing some memberships with non-members. Even Bob got one. And Bob, just say right now, please don't bring up your personal political stuff tonight that you intentionally bring up with the intent to like trigger and hijack the live stream and derail us. This is about veganism, okay? It's not about you, the Bob show or something like that. It's not, hey, this live stream is entitled Bob and my particular brand of politics and religion. It's not that. It's Happy Healthy Vegan Live. So just keeping that in perspective, what the purpose of this live stream is, what this community is about. We're not a politically oriented live stream. I welcome people from all political backgrounds, all religious backgrounds, all sexual orientations, LGBTQ. Everyone is welcome here. Everyone is safe here. And if anyone is starts threatening or starts being threatening to others who are different from them because they don't like their sexual orientation or their politics or religion or whatever, we don't tolerate intolerance here. I'm not singling any person out right now. I'm just stating some of the basics of how our live stream works here. So anyway, let's get back to it. Yeah, but I'm not sure what you guys are fighting about, Carl and DWSL. Let's keep it positive, but I don't know what you're talking about there. But yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, it's entirely possible Mike the Vegan might be wrong on something, just like it's entirely possible I've probably been wrong on a few things too. I've made well over 1,000, I should look, maybe 2,000 videos now. I'm sure I probably said some things that were wrong, or some things I would need to at least elaborate on, because on the face of it, it sounds like I might be saying something that I didn't mean or didn't have enough or was partially right, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, no one is perfect. Vegans can say things that are not accurate, so let's just kind of move on. Okay, so hey Graven, Bob's a AH? Oh, I'm just going, what is an AH? I think I understand what AH is there. I got it. Let's not pick on Bob or call him any names. So let's keep it clean and civil here. Graven, I'm not mad at you or anything. I'm just saying what's fair is fair. I don't allow him to say that to people, so let's not do that back to him or anything like that. Arsehole. That could be it, huh? He follows all vegans, DWSL. Well, Bob, are you here or not? Because I saw you get the free membership, the gifted membership, but I didn't see any comments, right? Did you guys see anything? So what are you guys saying? Bob follows all vegans. Let's talk about Bob behind or in front of his back right now. What does he do? Does he like, I'm not the only vegan that he goes to, like, as far as their videos and live streams? Let me know what he does, because I don't know. Let me know if you know more than I do. Oh, Milo, you went to Happy Healthy Vegan on DuckDuckGo and couldn't find my address. Oh, let me just find it for you. Hey, Angie, are you here right now? If you're still here, Angie, could you do me a little favor and paste the link for Milo? He's been wanting to send me an email or a message. So can you paste the contact page address from, hhv.org down there? Awesome, that'd be cool. It's been like this is the third week he's brought up how he hasn't been able to send me or find a way to send me a message. So Angie's gonna paste it there for you, Milo. So be on the lookout for that in a few seconds. Oh, Sarah, yeah, he's here, right? He's just lurking, but he hasn't said anything yet. I don't know if he just clicked on the live stream and walked away, was grabbing a bite in the bathroom or something like that. Who knows, But anyway, so Peter, you're gonna go. Unfortunately, tomorrow you're gonna go protest a conference called Reclaiming Canada. Basically, a conference bashing everybody who's part of an LGBTQA committee, and yeah, they think Canada. Why are they bashing people that are LGBTQA? Why is that a problem? That if someone is LGBTQA, they have a right to exist on this planet, right? They have a right to exist in Canada. They shouldn't be expelled from Canada. LGBTQ people are people. All people have a right to exist. And just because you don't like someone because of their religion or their sexual identity or orientation, that's tough shit for you. If you can't get along with other people, don't kick out those other people or be mean to them. Ask yourself, why am I being such an a-hole to these people who are different from me? Did you learn that from your parents? Did you learn that from your friends, your church or politically? Where did you learn to hate other people? Because, I've studied most religions of the world, and I've never found one that says, hey, go and hate people if they're different. Just go and hate them. They don't have a right to exist. That's not what the message is. Okay, so anyway, Peter's gonna, Fu Man Poo, that's from Heathers. Yeah, I love my Dead Gay 7. Check that out, Heathers, if you've never seen that movie. Full-on Gen X movie, I said, I'm as Gen X as they come. I'm born totally in throes of Gen X, same year as Kurt Cobain. Me and Angie are so effing Gen X. Let's see. AJ, some bigot in your town, posted a straight Pride Month for July Facebook post. You chewed him out and reported the post. I mean, okay, I don't understand. Like, why? I mean, people aren't persecuting straight people. People aren't telling straight people, hey, you have no right to exist. I want to erase you. You don't have a right to get married to the person that you love. Like, no one's threatening the rights of straight people. It's just ridiculous. There's no need. They're the rulers. They've won. They're winning. I don't understand. I guess people. Here's the thing. Some people are such precious snowflakes that they feel threatened when they see people that they look down upon gaining a little bit, in the sense of respect from others, respecting their right to exist. These people that are looking down upon them, they feel threatened because they're such precious snowflakes. Like, oh no, oh my God, people are being nice to LGBTQ people. People are being nice to vegans. People are being nice to Buddhists. Oh my God, I can't have that. Only my kind, whatever you are, fill in the blank there. Only my kind are the chosen ones or the best people. I'm on a pedestal and everyone else is down here. So anyway, that's sad to hear. Sarah Smith, you're Gen X baby too, yeah. Nikki, another Gen Xer, awesome. Gen X representing there. Varal's another Gen X. Kimberly, Gen X. Me too, Gen X. Awesome. Fu, are you Gen X? Are you a hair older than me? It sounds like you went to college around the same years that I did, so I'm guessing you're Gen X, but no. Gen X, Kimberly, Gen X too. Jennifer Marie, thank you so much for your super chat tips once again, you guys. You guys are so generous, and Angie and I are very grateful and appreciative of your generosity, and B, just not even the super chat, just your appreciation of what we do, your kindness, your good vibes, good energies, and we appreciate that on its own as much as, if not more, than the super chat tips. So thank you so much. It does help us with our happy, healthy vegan activism here. So thank you so much. Fritz, non-binary gender boomer here. Awesome, Fritz. Awesome. All right, Peter, yeah, come back. You going to the Oilers game? Awesome. Sounds fun. Have some fun. Oh, thanks, Jim. You're welcome. Thank you, Jimmery. Thank you so much. Let's see. High school in 1983, college in 1992. Long ride. You're almost like me then. I started college, I think, in 1995, and I graduated in 1992. So yeah, it took a long time. But I don't think you guys realize how inexpensive college was back then. You probably went, you went to Arcata, right? Humboldt State. I went to I was in the state school system too, and it was cheap. It was like like a few $100s a semester. It's like what community colleges cost now. That's what the state schools costed back then. It was like, it's crazy how inflation has just like made education so horrible if you have to take out loans. No, he started 85. That's why I said I graduated high school in 85 and college in 92. No, that's right. Yeah, college. I got my bachelor's in 92. Oh, okay. Relish, yeah, like me. Yeah, after I graduated too, I did grad school for a year, took a leave of absence, and never went back. So I don't know if you call me a PhD dropout or what, but let's see. Angie started in 85, babe. What started in 85? College for me? Yeah, did I say 95? Okay, vegan D, VD. I have brain rotten. I have brain deteriorated. I have vegan brain frog. I said the wrong number there. So you can use that against me that veganism is bad for the brain. Ryan said the wrong year there. Absolute 100% slam dunk proof that veganism gives you brain fog. What are you? If you're born in 1980, you're a late Gen Xer, as far as I know. I thought, what does Gen X end? Is it like 82 or something around there? You guys can Google that. But yeah, I'm pretty damn sure 1980, you're still safely Gen X. All right, so get off your lawn, Sarah. That's not a Gen X thing, is it? Oh, great. You turned 50 this year. Awesome. So you are a Gen Xer too. Another fellow Gen Xer. Awesome. I mean, I love you guys all. I'm just saying, I'm just acknowledging the Gen Xers here. It's cool. Because, I don't, aside from people I went to school with, like friends from childhood, I don't really hang out or know too many Gen Xers, to be honest with you. So, that's cool. I am communicating with fellow Gen Xers here. I have found my people. But yeah, all of you guys, are equal and welcome. It's just kind of nice to, I have some Gen Xers in my group here. No, we're not getting anywhere close to that, Sarah. But I do get a little pissed off sometimes when people are just stupid in the neighborhood, like washing their car with their stereo on, like super loud. I'm like trying to work, work on, I have my microphones on. I'm trying to make some videos. Guys just washing their car with their stereo on, like really, I can see I have it on a little bit. Totally cool, totally understandable, but blasting the freaking thing, it's ricocheting off all the buildings around. There's little things like that get me a little pissed, but I've never gone out and yelled at them or anything. I just get annoyed. Okay, when's he gonna stop? He can't wash his car all day. Oh, we're getting there, Sarah. I hope not. What's that, AJ? You're practically Gen X, more like generation gone? Joan, what's that? Graven, you can't believe you're still alive. Well, I'm glad you're still alive, Graven. Generation Jones? I've not heard that. What's Generation Jones? Oh, thanks for the super chat tip there. I hope we're not getting the get off my lawn stage. I hope I don't ever become like that, but I do. I guess I do get a little protective of my just my ability to work, not to be bombarded by someone else's loud noises. That's why I got like a pretty soundproof room here, but still people can be really inconsiderate and do some really stupid stuff and make an entire neighborhood like super loud. Diablo, you are of the millennial generation. It starts at 81 apparently. I knew it was somewhere right in there. Just missed Gen X by a year. Well, you're still welcome in my Gen X circles there, Diablo, being the oldest of millennials. Let's see, Milo, have I watched the other Ryan vegan YouTuber, Ryan Talty, HCR High Carb Regenerator? No, I've never heard of the other vegan Ryan YouTuber. That's awesome. There's another one. Oh, hope he's cool. So, in case someone says, yeah, that Ryan on YouTube, oh, he's a jerk. I hope I hope we're both cool, chill Ryans. Yeah, Veralis, you got it right. Gen X, comparatively to boomers and millennials, we're a comparatively smaller generation. But I heard that kind of helped us out, like growing up, like say when we're finally getting our first apartments in our 20s or whatever, you know, weren't as many fellow Gen Xers competing with us to get our apartments. But, you know, millennials, since they're a bigger cohort, there's more of them out there looking for stuff. So it makes that just that alone, you can see how that can make life a little harder if you have like way more competition for limited housing. Uncle, no running, no jumping, no yelling. Well, you can do that in the privacy of your own home with your windows shut. Just don't do it right in front of my house or something like that when I'm trying to work. I mean, really, I'm trying to work. I always find it fascinating when people like come to the front door and they expect to like sell you things and strike up a conversation. It's like, I'm working right now. What do you think I'm doing? I'm just sitting around waiting for some guy to come to my door and sell me some product I didn't even know I was looking for. No, I'm working. I'm just not waiting for that. Allison, there's a lot of boomer references that you understand, but not many Gen X references. So yeah, I'll highlight any Gen X references, like the Fu Man Poo quote from Heathers from about 10 minutes ago. Kimberly, he was or still is a big Duran Rider Harley fan. Oh, that other Ryan Vegan guy? Wow, I didn't know people still fanned him. Interesting. Was that, Uncle? There are a lot more old folks commercials these days for medicine and stuff. Yeah, there's so many drug commercials, right? You know, I see them all the time when we're watching like a movie or a series at night or something like that. Like, gee, is that what they think we're on? That we're on all these meds and stuff? It's like, no. I guess it shows you how unhealthy your typical non-vegan American is. Okay, vegan metalhead says millennial here, born 1996, and you're born to baby boomers. That makes sense. That sounds like the right math there. Graven, your daughter is Gen X. Did I see? Did it just go away? Did you just delete that? Dia Blasell, yeah, you guys tell me, Freely's new thing is now that she lives off the, not new thing, she's been doing this for a while, right? She lives off the grid and makes all her food, like no processed food. Must be a bit boring after a while though. Hey, if she wants to do that, more power to her. That's totally awesome. Sounds kind of fun, kind of like a fun little fantasy of, not little, but just a fun fantasy. But yeah, don't expect everyone to do that. I'm not sure if that's what she's expecting, because not everyone could do that or would want to do that. But yeah, if she wants to do that, totally cool. Awesome. You know, more power to her. Live, follow your bliss. Say, Fritz, you don't like how demographers describe the millennial generation? They got a bad rap. Well, are you sure you're not confusing what the demographers have said about your generation with what like others, like say, I know boomers for some reason have said a lot of really unkind things about millennials, things that have like no justification in reality. Like, you guys are lazy, you gotta stop eating avocado toast, that's how you can afford to buy a house, just stuff like that, you know. I'm not saying all you boomers are saying that. I'm just saying I've just heard that as a not so rare thing as far as what's said about millennials from boomers. But anyway, let me know what you guys say. I don't know if the demographers are saying that, but it would probably stand to reason the demographers are older, right? I don't know if they're boomers or Gen Xers, but anyway, let's get down here. Oh, do we have our first troll of the evening? Law, I do not understand why a lot of vegans are so meat-phobic. They refuse to eat meat. Well, okay, I'm not even sure if what you're saying there deserves a response. Well, we're not meatophobic per se. We just don't consider meat to be a food. Just like when I see a piece of cat poop on the ground, I don't consider that to be something that I should I consider putting that in my mouth? I mean, veganism, first of all, is healthy if done properly, and it's not that hard to do properly. But here's what veganism is. Lol, it's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. That's why we don't eat meat. Not because we fear it. I don't think if I see a piece of meat, it's gonna like jump out and strangle me or something like that. I'm not sure even by meatophobia. It's just we don't eat meat because we don't have to eat meat. Why kill an animal? That's what this is basically saying. Why kill an innocent animal? Why exploit an animal's entire life and then kill it and eat it? We just eat plants and not have to violate an animal's right to not be exploited and not be slaughtered. That's all veganism is. It's simple stance against animal cruelty and exploitation, followed up by a lifestyle which involves not consuming products that entail animal cruelty and exploitation. So anyway, I hope we understand something there for you, Law. Those animals died so we could eat. It's a very offensive thing not to. Okay, you're just a troll. Can you tell me why you need to eat animals? I haven't eaten any animal. You said we need to eat animals. Do you know what the word need means? The word need means necessary. Like it is. You need water. You need to drink water or you will die. You know, if you're trapped somewhere and you don't have water, especially now with all these heat waves, you will die soon. Like, you know, you might not last more than a few days. You don't need meat. If so, I should be dead by now. At age 56, haven't had any meat or dairy since 2010. So your assertion there, lol, that you need to eat meat is plainly false. You're just making stuff up. And again, it's not my, maybe I'm a weirdo. Maybe I've won the genetic lottery. I'm like 1 in a billion here. I'm like the only person who can eat plants and extract all the nutrients I need from it. I'm just a weirdo and science needs to study me. No, far from it. As I showed you a second ago, I'm not a weirdo at all. I mean, I'm a weirdo, but not for that reason. I'm just quite normal because all people, this is a diet that can be nutritionally adequate for all people, whether you're an infant, toddler, middle-aged, old, professional athlete, all people, as long as you do it in a sensible, balanced way. So hope you learned something there, lol. Thanks for playing. And I give complete permission to my moderators. If if he keeps going off on this weird, not understanding what I'm saying, just acts like I didn't even say anything, just time him out. All right, yeah. When do you guys have the pleasure of banning LOL? I mean, I would do it myself. I don't think what our moderators have banned anyone for a while. So you want to have the honors there, Angie or Uncle? Oh, it looks like he's gone. Poof, gone forever. Wow, it's like LOL never existed. Yeah, Sarah, meat is not food. Just like when I see a piece of shit on the ground, I'm out walking around, dog owner dog shit on the ground, they didn't pick it up. I didn't go, oh, cool, some shit's there. I should go eat that, right? That's just like, yeah, same thing with meat. If I see someone eating meat outside, it's just like poo, like, ooh, gross. No, not food. I'm gonna eat plants. You don't need to eat shit. You don't need to eat meat. So anyway, Milo hasn't had any animal products since 1969, and look, not dead yet either. Was that great? If you like meat, no, if I like meat, if you know, huh? Reminds you of the old Gong Show. Yeah, LOL has been fully gonged. There's a Gen X reference there. Who was asking about that earlier? That's a show from the 70s, the Gong Show. So Google that. I'm sure there's some clips of the Gong Show. Yeah, Allison, vegan meat is the only acceptable meat. Why? Because you didn't have to exploit an animal or kill an animal to eat that. You know the Gong Show, huh, Fu Man Poo? These trolls. I don't know if they knew they were trolling or they really thought they had some thing there, but yeah, nope. We don't need meat. We'd all of us would be pretty sick and dead by now. For Ellis, you've only been vegan since January 1st, 2019. Oh, so that's a long time. What's that, 4 or 5 years? My math's off right now. That's a long time. That's awesome. Yeah. Anyway, That's a long time. Long enough for anti-vegans to say you should be dead by now. Metalhead, you've been vegan 9 years, you love it, and ain't dead. What's that, AJ? Chuck Barris and Mean Gene, the dancing machine? Were those the hosts of the Gong Show? Those names sound really familiar. You're being a pervert. I didn't even know your reference there, so no need to apologize. It's all good. Who's on fire tonight, huh, Heidi? So that was fun. We haven't had a troll in a little bit, right? It's been a long time. And I don't think we had any trolls last week, so it's kind of fun to have a troll, sort of, huh? A little bit, I guess, just a tiny bit. Did I see Bill on earlier? Are you still here, Bill? I thought I saw you. I was probably in the middle of something. So if you're still here, Bill, hello. Glad to have you back. And for FYI, Bill, if you're watching, Bob isn't really here. Like, he got gifted a membership. We saw it, the YouTube state that, but we haven't seen any comments from Bob. So interesting. You're lurking, totally cool. Just let you know. Bob is sort of here, but not really. And the most important way he's not here, he's not saying a bunch of weird shit. And I said right off the beginning when I saw that he was gifted a membership, not to say all your personal, religious, political stuff. This is a vegan live stream. This is not a forum about Bob's life or something. Yeah, I'm Bob, and I'm going to share with you my personal brand of religion and politics. Nope, this is not what this is about, so let's not do that. Oh, he was here last week, true, Graven, but he's here somehow lurking because he got gifted a membership earlier. So, anyway. Let's see, Parth, invite Vegan Zombie to our channel. I've had him on a few times. We've interviewed each other before. I haven't chatted with him in a long time, but yeah, we've worked together before. He's cool. He's not gonna be. You're never gonna see Vegan Zombie making a "Well, I'm no longer a vegan" video. You know, I trust him on that one. Captain Kangaroo, yeah, I know that. I can't do a complete visual of what Captain Kangaroo looked like, but that was another TV show from like my early childhood years. Yeah, Mr. Rogers though, that was my thing. Yeah, Mr. Rogers, one of my first early that guy's awesome. You know. Later on was Carl Sagan, but same thing. Just cool, chill, compassionate people, not bigots or anything like that. Just cool, nice people that that make the world a better place. Varela, she did a no longer carnivore search on YouTube. There were a lot of results. I'm sure you guys ever watch or follow that carnivore cringe account on Instagram. I do every day. That person posts all these. Like he or she scours like other social medias, like on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, of carnivores talking about all these horrible things happening to them. You know, it's so ironic because, you know, people always say, well, all you vegans are having these horrible things. No, what these carnivore people are describing happening to them are horrible, way worse than anything I heard about any vegan describing about themselves. Oh yeah, Fat Albert, another show from the 70s, the kind of show that would never, as an animated show, cartoon, whatever, and it would never exist today. Yeah, the music was really cool in those old shows, huh, Uncle? All those 60s shows had cool music. Yeah, Mr. Rogers' puppets, yeah. Graven, yeah. That was strangely, one of my least favorite parts of the show back when I was a kid. I could appreciate the puppets more when I watch the show back now, but for some reason I didn't like the puppet world of make-believe, whatever it's called. I don't know, the puppet part seemed just a little boring. I liked it when he did stuff, you know. Hey, here I am feeding my fish. Here, I'm going to go out and talk with people in the neighborhood. I like that kind of thing. But the puppet show was just kind of, it was all right. I didn't turn it off, though. Yeah, Brady Bunch. There you go. For all you millennials want to know kinds of stuff that us Gen Xers were watching. Yeah, Mr. Rogers. Yeah, Brady Bunch for sure. Yeah, me and Angie, we've seen every Brady Bunch episode multiple times. And for all you hardcore Gen Xers, my favorite Saturday morning show, Land of the Lost. You guys know what I'm talking about? Land of the Lost. If not, look it up. It was on for maybe 3 seasons or so. The Slee Stacks, you know, it was a Marshall, Will, and Holly. You know, Will Ferrell he's a fellow Gen Xer, made a remake of it, a movie. Anyway, yeah, they're rafting. There was an earthquake. They got plunged down into some kind of, I don't know, time transporting thing. They ended up like back in the land of the dinosaurs, and that was Land of the Lost. Check it out. Yeah, the monkeys. That was more of a '60s thing, but they were still playing a lot in the '70s. Yeah, the Slee Stacks, Fu Man. Slee Stacks are awesome. Enoch, he was the best Slee Stack. Yeah, Jen Marie, you know what I'm talking about, Land of the Lost. Yeah, we bought a DVD set of it a while ago. Yeah, it's pretty cool. One thing, I guess we don't watch it too often because we notice there's a lot of yelling. Like Marshall and Holly, they yell all the time. They're screaming and yelling and fighting all the time. There's too much yelling. The Slee Stack freak you out? Yeah, they were freaky. They were so cool. I love Land of the Lost. It's kind of like Star Trek a little bit. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, Sanford and Son. Yeah, this is another show that could never really get made, but was able to get made back then. Yeah. What's that, Diablo Cell? You just saw a photo of two tennis players smoking a cigarette after a tennis match in 1932. Yeah, back in the past. Oh, smoking's healthy. Doctors recommend cigarettes to help relax you. They didn't know that it caused all these horrible things like emphysema and lung cancer. And it's weird, huh? Sarah, you mainly watch lots of cops and robber shows because that's what your parents watch? That's funny. What was your favorite one? Like, what kinds of cops and robber shows are you talking about? Nikki, yeah, Buck Rogers, Bionic Woman, $7 Million Man. Yeah, Sanford and Son. It's kind of a guilty pleasure, you know? Yeah, they're great. The two of them, Lamont and just Sanford, whatever his name is, I've forgotten. Grady, he's probably my favorite sub character on Sanford and Son. Whoa, I don't remember that, Graven. Ringo Starr was in the movie Caveman. Whoa. Wait, did you guys see that? I didn't remember that. Hey, Norman has become a member. You got a free membership gift 7 times. And you weren't watching every time. That's probably what happened with Bob, because he got gifted a membership too. I guess he was logged in but not watching. But what was it? So maybe explain it to me, Norman, what you were doing. And I guess we could like use what you're saying is to justify or see if I was wrong with my assumption about Bob. So did you have the live stream on, but you just happened not be around at that moment? Because I think that's what's happening with Bob too. Okay, Sarah, yeah, Hawaii 5-0, awesome. Yeah, you're talking about your cops and robbers shows. Yeah, book 'em, Dano, for sure. Barnaby Jones, Streets. Oh, I forgot about Streets of San Francisco. Wow, Angie, can we watch Streets of San Francisco if you're watching? I totally forgot about that show. Kojak, Mission Impossible. Yeah. What's that, Ben? Kojak. How about Streets of San Francisco? I remember that, but I don't have a visual of it. I remember the name more than anything. What'd they say? Huh? Oh, Welcome Back, Kotter. There's a good one, Angie. Thank you. Welcome Back, Kotter. Yeah, John Travolta's breakout, show. Mork and Mindy. Mm-hmm. That's incredible. Oh boy, we can keep going on. Let's see what's that, Sarah. Oh, oops! I hit the mouse with my water bottle here. Let me move that away there, so I don't do anything dumb. Okay, everything seems to be cool. I didn't like hit end live stream or something. I was reading Sarah's thing right there. Oh, you had a crush on Grady and you're a kid. Grady's awesome. He's so funny. He's just so trippy, Grady. I love his trippy personality. Let's see, you couldn't watch cartoons or situational comedies, but you could watch crime shows. Great logic, parents. Lol. Yeah, watch these. No, they want to protect you as a kid from cartoons, so instead watch all these guys like shoot each other up, robbing banks and stuff, huh? Gilligan's Island. Thank you, Bill. Even though that was a 60s show, like Star Trek, yeah, both those shows were on a lot in the 70s. Yeah, there's an app. Is it Freevee? I know. Yeah, one of those apps has a lot of these shows. AJ, you're binging on 77 Sunset Strip now. What is that? I've not heard of that. Is that like a movie or docu or a series set in 1977 Sunset Strip? Tell me more, AJ. That sounds right up my alley. Room 222. Wait. Oh, man, Bill. It's ringing some kind of bell there. Ah. Okay. I can't recall it, but I know the name of that show. Fritz, Star Trek was your favorite? Yeah, Star Trek's awesome. Angie and I'll still watch lots of Star Treks now. Yeah, we're love with that show. The 60s one. I mean, the other ones are cool too. But yeah, just something really something really magic about this old 60s one. Sorry, your Star Trek was your bestie's fave, but you couldn't get into it? Really? Huh, interesting. Huh, I guess for Angie and me, we're just totally into Mr. Spock. You know, he's like our idol. Okay, AJ, that show, that 77 Sunset Strip, was a TV series made in the late 50s or early 60s. Wow, where are you watching it at? Is it like streaming on something? It must be, right? I'm sure there's not a DVD or something like that. AJ, original Star Trek is the GOAT. I mean, there's great Star Trek, what do you want to call them? It's not series, what are they called? Other ones with other captains. We love Captain Picard, Captain Janeway. They're all great, but yeah, that original one, there's something magical about it. Favorite Star Trek episode? Wow. Let me think. One that I quote a lot is the one about that little robot satellite called Nomad that goes out and it starts destroying worlds. Because I liked how Captain Kirk used logic to reason with the robot to prove that the robot was wrong, because the robot was exterminating anything that was an error. And then Captain Kirk proved to him through logic that the robot was an error, because the robot thought Captain Kirk was its creator. And then the robot self-destructed. But anyway, that was my favorite one. Yeah, Tribbles is a good one, obviously. That's such a classic one with the Tribbles. Heidi, you've never seen Star Trek or Star Wars? Wow, you're one of the few people in North America that can say that, like over the age of like 20, that can say that. Oh yeah, Sarah, never jumping ahead. Yeah. I remember in my college years, particularly once I had graduated and gotten to grad school, I was totally watching Beverly Hills 90210. Yeah, absolutely. At the time, my singer/girlfriend Suzanne, she was in San Francisco. I was in like Santa Barbara, and somehow she got me onto the shows, and we'd all be watching at the same time from a distance. And later on, when I moved up to San Francisco, we'd get together. We'd have parties. Like all our Gen X friends would come over, and we'd watch 90210 together. It was a thing. If you guys ever seen like Beverly Hills 90210, we were kind of watching almost ironically, like we were laughing half the time, not laughing at them, but just how funny things seemed, we weren't like watching all seriously. Whoa, is Kelly really gonna do that with Dylan? Or like, we'd be laughing at, wow, Kelly's gonna do that with Dylan? How crazy. Anyway, ooh, Fantasy Island, yeah, that's a good one. Mr. Rourke tattoo, yeah. Your husband loved watching 90210 as well, Graven. Yeah, it was a great show. Yeah. And I remember when Melrose Place got added on, like debuted right the time slot right after 90210. It was like a double header. We'd have that's when we had the parties. We'd watch 90210, then Melrose Place. It was like a thing for a couple years. The Gen X memories. Live Mercifully, huh? That was the quote-unquote soy latte crowd, huh? Beverly Hills 90210. Oh man, yeah, you bringing up the good ones there from the 70s, AJ, Love Boat, Charlie's Angels, all you young guys and gals, if you're bored, I'm sorry, we'll stop this, but at least you have some shows to try to check out, see if they're available on streaming platforms. We're giving you so much Gen X and even some boomer material here, because boomers, Gen X, we watch a lot of those shows overlapped for sure. As opposed to, like, say, millennials probably weren't watching, like, Love Boat. I don't think you guys were watching. You guys couldn't have been watching Melrose Place, right? You would have been, like, 3 years old or something like that. Or 10 years old or whatever. Anyway. Did you ever watch the Monkees? Oh, yeah, I watch the Monkees, yeah, often, yeah. But, yeah. It wasn't like my favorite thing, but yeah, when you're a kid, you're watching the TV, the Monkees comes on. Yeah, I'm going to watch the Monkees. But I was never like a huge Monkees fan or anything like that. No way, Jessica. You just read they're going to redo a reboot of Melrose Place with the main characters reprising their roles? No way. That's totally awesome. Can't wait to see that. Yeah, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Yeah, good point. Yeah, as I was saying, you couldn't do a show like Fat Albert now or Sanford and Son now because, as Jesse 12-string says, so many of those shows would be considered politically incorrect and offensive now. Absolutely. Then we didn't really notice for some reason law. It's all true. Especially a lot of these 70s shows. That kind of awareness that you're talking about there, Jesse, started happening more in the 80s and more so in the 90s. But yeah, it's definitely 70s and 80s shows. You couldn't have pulled them off anymore. Oh yeah, Bill, I remember that show, The Courtship of Eddie's Father. Yeah, Bill Bixby, who later on became the Incredible Hulk. That was, again, a little bit before my time. When I was a kid, I think I was watching like reruns of those from, maybe they came out in the late 60s or something like that. Oh, I forgot about Night Gallery, AJ. That's a good one too. Fu Man Poo, you guys made bongs in wood shop? Really? You can make a bong out of wood? I guess so, huh? As long as it holds water or whatever. Oh. Yeah, Liv Merciless's quoting a lyric from Courtship of Betty's Father. It's such a weird show name, too, huh? Whoa, Varley's in the 90s? Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh yeah, Good Times and What's Happening. Yeah, Roger and Rerun and Dwayne. Yeah, I love that show. Let's see, Hutchie. So you're like in wood shop, like Fu Manpoo. So you made pipes and called them minnow catchers, so the teacher wouldn't be like tripping on you. Is that what's going on? You have a crush on Lou Ferrigno. Yeah, he was an Incredible Hulk later on. No, that's that. Bill Bixby was like the Incredible Hulk when he was a normal man, right? And then Lou Ferrigno was the Hulk, right? That's how it worked out, because he was like a former like football NFL linebacker or something like that, right? The code was, yeah, let's go catch some minnows. Let's see, AJ, not Lou Ferrigno, Ryan, his son-in-law? Isn't that Lou? Wait, who? What's? Is there another Lou Ferrigno? Oh, you have a crush on Lou Ferrigno Jr. Oh, okay. I thought you meant you had a crush on Lou Ferrigno back in the 70s or something like that. Oh, I didn't know he had a son, and I assume a cute son too. Awesome. I learn something new every day. Your favorite Martian? Yeah, was that a slightly older show too? But yeah, that had the Mr. Hand from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You know, the guy who says, oops, wrong one.
I'm going to leave your words on this board for all my classes to enjoy, giving you full credit, of course.
Okay, AJ, you didn't have a crush on Lou Ferrigno back in the 70s. Oh, Sarah, totally awesome. Wow. Today is your parents' 56th wedding anniversary. Wow, that is amazing and inspiration for me and Angie. That's great. Wow, congrats to your parents, Sarah. Yeah, that's beautiful, Sarah, says Heidi. Absolutely. Wow. Addams Family, yeah. I just saw the remake of the Addams Family too, like from last year or whatever. It's really cool. Oh, Jordan! Oh my God! Thanks for the super chat tip, but I forgot. I told you to remind me because I've had all this. I've been so busy this week with new music coming out. I didn't even make a video this week really. I have a week to turn the video in. Refresh me, Jordan. The topic was why killing turkeys is bad, right? Like why turkey farming is lame. That's it, right? It's your turkey documentary, right, Jordan? I have a week. Okay, stay on me. If I haven't done it by next Friday, come and let me know. I'll try to send you something though this week. You said just something, even just like a minute or so, 30 seconds to a minute. I'll get something for you, Jordan. But thanks for reminding me. I've just been scatterbrained this week, been super busy. Sea-Dog, OST, veganism didn't solve my eye problem. What's my eye problem, Sea-Dog? Let me know if you know something I do. Do you see some kind of eye problem that I have? Let me know. Are you some kind of ophthalmologist? You can look at me and see that I have some kind of eye problem or something. Let me know what you are intuiting over the internet about the health of my eye. I'll take your free advice. Jordan, thanks. So George says, yes, you can even do it here if you want to. That puts a lot of. I don't like doing things live. That's why I'm a studio musician. I don't like to do things when people are watching. And I got to do it right. I got to be brilliant and stuff. So I'll send you something, Jordan. I promise you I will. But if I feel brave later on this live stream, maybe I'll do something and send it out to you. I just need to get my train of thought together. I haven't prepared anything, so I just be like freestyling. I want to make sure I sound. Like, I want to sound like I know what I'm talking about. Like, I want people to like, why should I listen to this crazy dude? So I don't want to sound like some rambling crazy vegan or something like that. Sarah, to Sea-Dog, who has the thing about eyes, what Sarah says that her eye fell out when she went vegan. Wow, that's pretty crazy, Sarah. Is that wild? Your eye fell out. Sea-Dog says, Sarah says, I ate a broccoli once and had to amputate his arm. Wow. I still want to know what's wrong with my eye. Oh yeah, now you guys are talking about 21 Jump Street. Awesome. Well, let me give it a shot, Jordan. I'm just gonna do one attempt here. I'm not gonna say we'll use this attempt, but I want to give it a shot here because just to give it a shot. Maybe I'm going to say something completely awesome and it's going to be totally usable. And then if so, I'll let you use it. But if it sucks, we'll wait for me to do it in private. But anyway, yeah. Hey Jordan, thanks for asking me about my view on turkeys. It already sounds dumb, right? But yeah, there's absolutely zero reason for people to eat turkeys. You can get all the nutrients you need from a well-balanced, well-planned vegan diet. Don't take my word for it. Here's the opinion of health organizations from around the world who know what they're talking about. Eating a balanced, sensible diet will get you all the nutrients you need. So if that's the case, and it is the case, why intentionally kill animals for you to live? Are you really into like harming animals? You enjoy animal cruelty and exploitation and slaughter? No one does, unless you're some kind of sociopath or something like that. So join Jordan here and so will be a cut there. So just eat plants. So eat plants. We love animals. Humans are naturally good people. We care about animals and others. And the only sensible thing to do, therefore, is to consume plants and not turkeys or any animals for that matter. All right, what do you think, Jordan? Might that work maybe? What do you think? If you want me to try something a little better, I can try it. But let me know if you think that might get it done. Let's see. Sea-Dog says you can abuse an oyster. There's a lot of things you could do. I can go punch a guy on the street. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you can do it. I could go take a crap on a dog outside. That's what bad. You can do it. I mean, the physics allows for that to happen. But just because something is physically possible doesn't mean you should do it. Why are you telling us that? Hey, Dr. Bear's here. We've noticed your absence. So I'm glad you made it back for this week's live stream. Nothing crazy's happened yet. Okay, you like that, Jordan? Awesome. So if you like that, I'll edit it out and send it to you. So cool. Hopefully that'll work for you. Awesome, Jordan. Thanks for the super chat tip too as well. Let's see. What have I missed here? Thanks
for the tip.
Yeah, live mercifully. Yeah, it's basically what I'm saying in a roundabout way. Yeah, it boils down to since it's unnecessary to eat animals. Again, not my opinion of health organizations. It's unethical to take their life for shallow reasons. Like, you don't need to eat them unless you really enjoy cruelty. And if so, you kind of means you're a sociopath. Sea-Dog, you're here every weekend talking about my glasses. So you were talking about my eyes. Last time I checked, Sea-Dog OST, my eyes and my glasses are distinct objects. You said the problem with my eye. So now you're talking about my glasses. So what's the point you want to make, Sea-Dog, about glasses and veganism and eyeballs? I'm not going to paint the picture for you because I think there's none. So if you want to elaborate on that, please share with me the point you're trying to throw at us here. The connection between veganism, the fact that I at age 56 wear glasses, and my eyeballs. So spell it out for me. Pretend I'm 5 years old. I don't understand anything. Make your point. You think you can edit it? All right. Do you think you can grab it? Okay. Well, let me know if you need a copy of it, because I record these live streams to my hard drive in case something really cool happens and I want to use a clip or something. So let me know if you would like me to pull that out for you. If you think you can get it to, give it a shot. Jesse 12 string, carnivores don't wear glasses, Ryan. Sheesh. And meat eaters don't wear glasses. It's like back before I went vegan, I never had glasses, right? I had perfect 20/20 vision. And then as soon as I started going vegan in my 40s, I needed glasses. Isn't that weird? No, it didn't work like that. So I want to see what the glasses guy has to say about this. Let's see, Dr. Bear, awesome. You and Bear are hoping to move closer to your job. You're trying to buy your first homes? Awesome. Some things have been pretty busy, even though the school year is over. Cool. When are you thinking about it, Dr. Bear? Because what might help you out as far as getting a loan is that interest rates should get 1 or 2 cuts this year. Supposedly, that's the word on Wall Street, that there should be 1, if not 2 interest cuts coming this year. So if you're thinking about doing it really soon, you might not get that, but yeah, every quarter point cut really can help out. You'll edit it now, Jordan? Awesome. All right, cool. Let me know if you need anything, but cool, go for it. Give it a shot. Hopefully that'll work out for you. Joseph, you wear glasses as well? It's because you're vegan, right? I mean, that's the only reason why you wear glasses. Sea-Dog, dude, I'm vegan, but you are slow. I'm slow? Well, I'm old. How quick do you want me to be? I'm an old fart. I'm almost 60 years old and have a really bad memory. No, I remember you. I'm just asking you to make your point because I don't feel it's my job to make your point for you. If you're coming here trying to draw some connection between veganism, eyeballs, and glasses, and now you're trying to say I'm slow too, I totally remember you. The thing is, I have like I said, I'm not going to make your point. So what's your point?
Thanks for the
Oh,
tip.
it's a joke. Okay. I don't. Okay, that's a point I don't remember, Sea Dog. If you are joking, or if you're serious. So I have a bad memory about that. So you are correct on that. The thing is, I've heard so many people say so many stupid things about me. So so I'm sorry about that. I apologize about that aspect, Sea Dog. I forget who makes the point. Who's making these accusations? I remember the weird claims more than I do the actual person saying that. If you can remember that, I remember that I was talking about this topic, but who said it? I might not remember that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So you have to understand that aspect of it. Okay, Sea Dog. Glasses because of veganism is the number one joke. For you it is. Other people have other things about what veganism does. Like it makes your face go like, that's what VD does. Yeah, when you go vegan, all of a sudden, and then your hair goes bald. I remember she made that video about me in 2018 it was, that I was going bald because I was vegan. I pointed out Joe Rogan, born the same year as me. What's his story, but here I am, 24 now, compared to 2018, still follows his hair. What do you think about that video you're watching? What happened to your stupid bald, vegan makes you bald thing? I haven't gotten bald since the video you made about me many years back. So anyway, yeah, AJ. I agree with AJ 100% here. Sea Dog, you have a weird way of expressing yourself, but it's all good, Sea Dog. I like you. I appreciate what you're doing. It's all good. I have no hard feelings towards you. AJ's right. I am fast on the basketball court. That's where I save my speed for defending these quick little 135-pound guys. I'm 200 pounds. That's why I save my speed for. Graven, you're wearing glasses right now? It's because you're vegan, right? If you weren't vegan, you'd have 20/20 vision, right? Because all those people we see out there with glasses when I walk around outside, all those people, they're vegan, right? Joe Rogan has taken too much ivermectin, amongst other things too, probably a little bit too much of, many other drugs. VD is projecting the balding. Yeah, I know she does wear some kind of headpiece or hair thingy. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I've seen some K-poppers with these amazing hair thingies that look great on them. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but to cover your hair and then make these false accusations about how a guy in his mid-50s is going bald, which I'm not, it just makes no sense. It just shows you how ridiculous she is. I'm not going to grace her with any more attention there. Let's see, Dr. Bear. Mr. Bear is only 3 years older than you, but he has more gray hair than Ryan. It's because of genetics. Yeah. Genetics is why Joe Rogan has no hair and hasn't had any hair for like 20 years. It's not because of his diet or anything like that. It's genetics. And me, yeah, I have hair now in my mid-50s because of genetics. Is my hair as thick now at age 56 as it was at age 36? Hell no, but that's how it works. You really don't get thicker hair as a guy or lady, right? As you get older, unless you're doing something like paying for some kind of like a treatment that regenerates your, whatever I'm saying, you're intervening somehow medically. But yeah, typically your hair gets thinner as you get older. But apparently if you're vegan, you can't do that. Your hair has to be just as thick at 56 as it was 36, or veganism, that's proof veganism has failed you. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with being hairy or hairless, totally cool. Male, female, whatever, bald, hairy, it's all good. Yeah, I don't want people to think I'm picking on Joe Rogan when I say he doesn't have any hair. I'm just stating a fact. He hasn't had hair in like several decades. It has nothing to do with him being vegan, because he's not vegan. Let's see, Joseph, you are 54 and have a full set of hair that is about 80% gray. I'd probably have, is Bob here? Bob is here. Hey Bob, how's it going? You got gifted a membership. Where were you, Bob? You got gifted that membership maybe like an hour ago, and now you finally are here. Like, what happened? Did you like log into the live stream or something? You had it open and you just weren't around until now. Bob, let us know. I'm just curious how you got gifted a membership an hour ago and are just now like surfacing. Dr. Bear, you want to make fun of my, not Dr. Bear, but C-Dog, you're going to make fun of my glasses? Please don't. I've heard enough dumb people, not say you're dumb, just that people say dumb things about my glasses and appearances. Just, I know you're joking though, it's all good, but please don't. Redlocks, you've been here for a while? Bob, you're confused. You don't know how that happened. So you're saying you didn't have this page already open on your mobile device or your web browser. Maybe you clicked it when I made the page for this live stream a few hours ago, but you just didn't come until now. You weren't around. You were not like on our page or anything at all. You're saying you just magically got gifted a membership? Really? Uncle, you cut your hair before you went to Texas for vacation. Why is that? Because you didn't think the Texans would like your hair or the weather or just for the heck of it. Let's see. Norman says, hey, Norman, the more time you watch someone, the better chance you get to getting a free membership gift. Huh, interesting. Okay, Bob said he had YouTube left open, but on the home page, not our page. Interesting. Hey, Johnny Bravo, have you been here? Are you heading to bed? I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you until you're leaving, but good to see you, Johnny Bravo. Awesome. Sarah, the old YouTube open on the homepage trick. I'm going to start doing that. Just leave it open and see if I get gifted memberships to other channels. C-Dog, 90% of the time you hear and you're the only one talking shit about veganism, you're like a contrarian and you can't stand the bubble. I'm not understanding what you're talking about. Like say tonight, for instance, C-Dog, we really haven't said much about veganism. Very little. We were talking about shows that people from like older generations like mine, TV shows that we may have watched in the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. So if you want to talk about something veganism, totally cool. I know you're saying you don't stand the bubble. I don't know what the bubble is here. We're just like a community of people who enjoy like just civil conversations about veganism, and we talk about other topics, not ones that Bob wants to drag it into, Bob. So yeah, I said earlier when I thought you might have been here, yeah, we're not here to get dragged into topics that Bob wants to talk about. It's not Bob's live stream. Bob, hear ye, my name is Bob Hill, and here we are today to talk about my particular brand of politics and religion. Nope, that's not what this is. So yeah, we just talk about all sorts of stuff though. We talk about veganism and anything, but we try to keep it open and inclusive for all people. I want all people to feel welcome here, no matter what your religious beliefs are, your sexual beliefs, orientation, all that. Everyone is welcome here. We're cool people here. You're easily Ryan's most loyal viewer. I don't think so, Bob. I didn't see you at any of the music video premieres that we publicized. You need 12 seconds more. How come it needs to be an exact time, Jordan? Is that what you're saying? You need exactly 60 seconds or something? Let me know. I thought you said it needed to be about a minute. That's what I kind of remember you telling me last week. But as C-Dog says, I apparently have a bad memory. So let me know.
Thanks for the tip.
And thanks for the tip, Jordan. Wait, what's that? Graven lost her fur baby? What happened? Let me look at the stream here. Is it your pugs? I remember you had these cute little like pug dogs. If that's so, I'm so sorry about that. That must be heartbreaking. Bob, please don't make light of pronouns. I know you're trying to be cute and funny, but okay, I must have missed that, Sarah. Yeah, she's pretty bummed. That was her companion. Man, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Graven. Oh, man. Okay, your pugs are fine. They're gassy. Okay, I guess that's good then. I mean, it is good. Your pugs are fine. Okay, Jordan, you think it's good. Thanks for the super chat tip, Jordan. And you think you have enough time? Okay, I wasn't sure. I could have sworn you told me about 60 seconds, like a ballpark. It didn't have to be exactly that. But I was wondering, how long do you want? Like, do you want 10 seconds, 10 minutes? I just wanted a rough ballpark of what length of, the talk about turkey you're looking for. Sorry to hear about that Sea Dog, that the restaurant served you fish instead of some kind of vegan fish. How the hell did they do that? Did you let them know that they're stupid? Oh, Dr. Bear lost her fur baby. Oh, man, I'm so sorry about that. You're the one who lost her fur, but it happened about 3 months ago. We still miss her. She was the beautiful, happy corgi. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dr. Bear. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dr. Bear, to hear that. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize it, how close our fur babies are to us. Especially like people like me, that don't have kids. Our cats are our kids. I treat our cats like our sons. They are our sons. When other relatives come over and say, hey, meet Bodhi, your cousin. Yeah, I'd have gone batshit too if they served some fish to me. Yeah, good solution there, Peter. If you can only go to vegan restaurants, which, yeah, it solves that problem. That's the plus of going to all vegan restaurants, all vegan. It's kind of hard to do that 100% of the time, though. That's the downside of that. Okay, Jordan, we are cool. Thanks for the super chat tip, Jordan. Thanks so much. Thank you for helping the animals. Thank you. Well, thank you for asking me, and I hope that works out. Again, if it's not enough, if you need something more, just hit me up on Instagram or you can text me too. I remember, Kev, when we met you last year, so you can message
for the tip.
Or did you message me on Instagram? I can't remember. Just message me if you need any more, and I'll take care of you, Jordan. Yeah, Graven, dogs are family. Dogs, our pets, our fur babies are family. See, Heidi, yeah, no vegan places and restaurants in your town to go to. Wow, that's great, Peter. Victoria in Canada. I've never been there, but I know it's not a big city like, say, Vancouver or something like that, which is nearby. Even in a relatively small town or a smaller city, I should say, in Canada, you have 7 vegan restaurants. That's amazing. Yeah, Priscilla saying it to Dr. Bear. Yeah, so sorry. It's so devastating to lose such a close family member. Couldn't have said it better myself there, Priscilla. Full on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Peter, your friend's dog has cancer? Wow. Yeah, Heidi. I'm sorry. Dr. Bear is saying, yeah, no vegan restaurants in her city either. Since Mr. Bear and you are moving to a bigger city soon, we're hoping there'll probably be more vegan options. That's usually the rule of thumb. So long as you stay in the same rough area, the West Coast, whatever, Oregon, Northern California, like that, it's probably going to just be more options as you move up into a larger population area. Wow, Sea Dog, you ate a fish basically, ate like 90% of it and didn't even realize it was actual real fish, not fake fish. Wow, interesting. I feel sorry for you though. That sucks. In some people's minds, they might say you're not vegan anymore, but it was not your choice. You did everything right, ordered it, assume, the way you intended to be vegan, and they screwed up. They made a mistake. Doesn't make you not vegan because someone made a mistake. That'd be good and bad, Uncle, huh? If our pets lived to be as old as we were. On one hand, that sounds amazing, and it should be. I wish that were true. On the other hand, wow, that'd be crazy. Bill, okay, drugs ingested like meds or like psilocybin or ayahuasca or something like that. Yeah, you leaving us, Graven? Good to see you again, Graven. Yeah, say hi to your pugs for us, for sure. Okay, you're just regular meds. That's good, Bill. I'm glad you're not taking some like wild stuff that's gonna be like, you know, rocking your body and brain really hard. Pain meds. Okay. Yeah, I think Timothy, you're right. I think some birds can live a really long time. I think turtles too. Don't turtles live a long time? That's cool, Varlas. Yeah, just get over to the next big city where you have some vegan options. Yeah, some ice cream places, gelato places there. Yeah, fully. Yeah, have vegan flavor options. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Sea Dog. If it was deep fried in batter, it's gonna look the same, right? Yeah, I guess like the vegan food tastes so like the thing is trying to imitate if you're eating an imitation product thing. It's hard to tell, right? I said many times if I were at a party and I handed like a friend a Beyond or Impossible burger, put ketchup and pickles and mustard on it, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know it wasn't a dead animal. They would just eat the vegan burger and think they're eating dead animals. But they'd probably be suspicious if it was coming from me, right? But you know what I'm saying? That's the thought experiment, at least. Yeah, Foo's a dude. Foo is a man, for sure, 100%. Yeah, if you move to Victoria, Heidi, yeah, Peter can hook you up with all the vegan activists and everything there. He seems to have the veganism dialed in 100% in Victoria, Canada. Oh, cool, Peter. You had vegan fish and chips, a classic British dish at Earthing Ed's restaurant. Yeah, it makes sense to have something like that. Jesse says this Dole Whip intrigues you. Angie and Ryan make it look so good. It's a pretty fun snack. It's something I wouldn't want to eat every day. Unfortunately, I don't eat it every day. I only eat it once in a while. But yeah, it's a fun snack to have, especially on a warm day. In fact, I heard that's why it was invented for Disney World in Florida, where it's usually super hot. And Walt Disney needed a product that wouldn't melt instantly in the Florida sun. So Dole developed this Dole Whip. It's like a cool, like frozen like product. It's not frozen, it comes out of like a dispenser. But anyway, it doesn't melt as quickly as ice cream does. So it solved that problem. And at the same time, it solved, accidentally, it became a vegan product because, you know, they're not using, you know, cow stuff. That sucks, Sea Dog. You didn't do anything wrong, but yeah, it sucks psychologically to have some shit like that happen to you. I'm sorry about that. In touch with your feminine side, Foo, huh? Okay, don't talk about food anymore, all right, guys? I'm starting to get really hungry. Please, let's not talk about food anymore. Fish sticks and Gardein fishless fillets and stuff. Because we have some in the fridge. I think I remember buying some of those Gardein fishless fillets not that long ago. That sounds really good right now, but let's not talk about that right now. Sea Dog, at least you don't need glasses. Yeah, because you ate the fish, right? And it instantly cured your vision. That's what happens, right? When vegans eat fish for the first time, two things happen. Their vision, if it wasn't perfect, gets automatically corrected, and they have a sexual climax of some kind, right? Didn't that happen to Timothy Sheaf? I'm not making this up. I'm sorry to be gross, but I'm just repeating what he said. Anyway, yeah, Dr. Bear, you got it. Stop talking about food so I don't say, I gotta bail, guys. I'm too hungry to continue on. Yeah, Jessica, Earthing Ed's quite the entrepreneur type, you know, way more than I am. I'm just some slacker old Californian dude. Soy lattes. I'm busy drinking all the soy lattes. Woo! Soy latte. Yeah, or when Sarah leaves the live stream, yeah, Ryan is gonna say he's hungry and's got to go. Bob says Ed's an incredible businessman. Wow, I didn't know one could describe him as an incredible businessman, but yeah, he's quite the entrepreneur. I mean, you know, It sounds like he's got a lot going on, and great for him. Turn this live stream into a mukbang, Peter? Well, I need the food to be delivered here for that. Jen, you like soy lattes? I tell you, I like oat milk lattes. So when she makes fun of my soy lattes, hey, make fun of us. Get it right, VD. Do your research. I drink oat lattes, you bad person. Oh, that's cool. I don't get emails from Peter like that, Heidi. That's cool. Okay, so Peter's saying, let's look at all the great entrepreneurial businessman things that Ed is doing. He has 2 restaurants. That's 2 more than most of us have. 2 books. Well, we have 2 books. And speaks repeatedly at Vegan Campout. Yeah, Jordan, you can give me full credit for this. Yeah, you know my full name, Ryan Lum. You can, yeah, I give you permission, consent to credit me with my actual name. For sure, no problem, Jordan. Yeah, thanks for checking. Thanks for asking. Yeah, he's like the vegan Jamie Oliver, you say, Bob? Awesome. Now, I haven't read any good books lately, Dr. Bear. I've been like reading like things on like articles on my like iPad and iPhone. I haven't read any books. Angie's been reading a lot of books lately, a lot of fiction books. But so I can't recommend anything personally right now. But thanks for the super chat tip there, Jordan. Much appreciated. Yeah, I gotta start reading proper books again. Yeah, I've been lazy. Some of my book time has been taken by online, just by playing chess on my like iPad or iPhone. Uncle, which shows do we watch? Let's see, nothing right now. We're kind of in between things. We like Survivor. It's a show about camping, I guess, you know. It sucks how they'll eat almost anything thrown at them, but on occasion you have some people with some ethical stances against like meat and stuff. But anyway, what else do we like watching? I told one of our guilty pleasures in the past was Ink Master, despite not having any tattoos ourselves. But I guess we like those Mark Burnett shows. That's the producer of those. But what else? As far as like Star Trek, we like that Captain Pike series. Can't wait for that to come back again. But yeah, we're just kind of in between. We like cult shows. That's one of our favorite things. Like, you know, if Sarah, you like your cop and robber shows from your childhood. Our thing, our Angie and I, we like cult shows. So yeah, shows about cults. It was kind of our thing. But sometimes too much of that is too much because cults, I'll just give you a quick thing. All at the center of every cult is a hardcore narcissist / sociopath. And, you know, seeing those characters really just, it's just dark and just, I can't take too much of that. Seeing so much evil and bad behavior just can really be kind of sad and depressing to see. Every night if you're watching like a 5-part cult documentary or something like that. What, Heather? Your vegan food stinks up the kitchen? Usually plants aren't that stinky compared to meat, but like vegan burgers can be kind of smelly. What food in specific? Because if you're steaming like potatoes, it doesn't smell worse than meat. It's like scentless, you know, almost. You should ask your roommates specifically what vegan foods are stinking up the kitchen, because unbeknownst to them, they're making vegan foods too, right? They're not carnivores, right? They're eating plants too. So they know that plants don't all stink. So ask them specifically, what food specifically do you believe is stinking up the kitchen? Replacements. I remember that band, Sarah, from the 90s. Or was it the late 80s? I can't remember anymore. Yeah, Strange New Worlds is the Star Wars Captain Pike. No, I don't watch Fear Factor. I don't like watching people eat all these worms or whatever. And Joe Rogan's the host too, so more reason to not watch it. Sea Dog, what? So we need to talk about the demoralization of vegans more, like eating meat by mistake or cheese by mistake. It's not immoral, etc. I said, yeah. I mean, you ordered a non-vegan meal, right? And the idiots in the kitchen got it wrong and sent you a you ordered a vegan meal, they sent you a non-vegan meal. It's like, yeah, there's nothing unethical about that. Again, let's look at the definition of veganism. It's, oops, where'd it go? Here it is. It's as far as possible and practical. You did everything in your power. You gave them your instructions. Here's what I want, this vegan fish thing. Make me the vegan fish thing. And they didn't bring you the vegan fish thing. So, I mean, you didn't do anything wrong. It's the same. Yeah, don't worry about perfection or anything like that. You know, if something happens and you have no control about it, it's not like you're not vegan anymore. You did everything you possibly could. Hey, Diana Bananas, how's it going? Wait, that's not Diana's Bananas. That is did you change your channel name, or are you some inspiration, motivation, and faith? I got you mixed up. I think. Oh, that is that you are Diana's Bananas. Okay, my bad there. I see you right there. Happy Friday, HHV fam. Diana's Bananas. So you changed your channel name, right? Inspiration, motivation, and faith. You changed it to that from Diana's Bananas Journey. Was that it? I know there's a few extra words in there I'm probably forgetting. But yeah, welcome. Good evening to you. Yeah, AJ, yeah, Fear Factor, they just eat a bunch of weird crap. That's just not cool. It's very not vegan. Rats put in a blender? That's just, yeah, this is not, yeah, hopefully that show should come off TV. That's just wrong. But Sarah's absolutely right. If you eat at home, there's less chance of contamination there. So since we're talking about like being demoralized, if you got some contamination, like they put plants into your what you thought was a plant meal, yeah, the more you eat at home, the less chance of that. Yeah, like pretty much zero chance of that, close to zero chance of that. Yeah, it should be called gross factor, or how about cruelty and exploitation factor? Westberg, what's that, Sarah? That's not ringing a bell for me. Let's see, Veralis, Disney Plus has all the old Buffy Vampire Slayers, or is it new ones? Like, you're not talking about the ones from the 90s, right? Oh, awesome. You're going to a vegan convention in Boston tomorrow. Awesome. Have fun with that. Yeah, usually things like that happen on the weekends, which is where we're at right now. Okay, where's my air conditioning controller here? It's actually starting to get kind of cool in here. I just ordered a new replacement for this on Amazon. It's like the power button on here doesn't work all the time. The other buttons work fine. This happened to another one of these remotes. These are pretty old. I found the receipt for the installation of this. I think it was from 2011, so they had a good run, these remotes. The blowers work fine. But anyway, let me try to turn it off here for a second. I'm actually starting to feel a little cool. Oh, Paul Westerberg, singer of The Replacements. Yeah, I was not a huge Replacements fan. I had friends back then who were totally into them, so I can't say I know too much about The Replacements. So just know of them more than their work, let alone their members. What's that, Sea Dog? Veganism is more expensive than what? Than not vegan? I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Milo, being served sea animals instead of vegan fish is one reason you don't like to be around non-vegans. Yeah, if given the choice, yeah, I'm going to choose a fully vegan restaurant, but it's not always possible. But yeah, I'll go out of my way to, if someone wants to meet me or hang out with me, like a family member or whatever, hey, we're going to a vegan restaurant. I don't want to sit there and watch you eat some dead stuff right next to me, dead animal stuff. Just go eat a vegan thing, some plant-based stuff with us. You'll like it, you know? Okay, they do have all the old Buffys from the 90s. Awesome. And all the X-Files too. Wow. Old and new. Awesome. Yeah, there's a good Gen X show there, the X-Files. Ah, man, maybe I can get Angie to bring me some jerky. She just got me some jerky today from the store. Let me see if she'll be kind enough to bring me some jerky. Let's see. Vegan jerky, of course. Okay. Jerky? Let's just see if she brings me jerky. We'll see if she can stop what she's doing and bring me some jerky. That'll extend my time here a little bit more. Fu Man Poo, you going? Hope you're feeling better, Fu. Get over your cold thing. Hopefully it's just a dumb cold and we'll go soon. Ooh, I think I heard her pause the TV. I think the jerky might be coming, guys. I'll do a little ASMR mukbang of jerky. Ooh, yeah, I want some Beyond Meat jerky. I've only had that once or twice, I think, but I remember liking it. Yeah, this is the Louisville brand. Yeah, we can find that at most markets here, so it's not like a rare, hard to find thing. What's the real dinner, Uncle? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm pretty hungry today because I did go to the gym earlier. So I'm hungry. Oh, I think you hear that guy like washing his car outside right now. At this hour, I hear that sound I hear, just blasting his car music. Here I'm trying to work. Fortunately, I'm pretty loud right now. I'm talking pretty loudly. But I hear if I was trying to like record guitar or something, like acoustic guitar right now, it wouldn't be practical. Oh, I think I hear the jerky coming, guys. I think the jerky's coming. Yay!
I opened it for you with
Yay!
scissors.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I need a little bite here to get me through.
Good.
Hey, it's Jordan's birthday tomorrow, babe.
What?
Jordan's birthday tomorrow.
No way.
Happy birthday, Jordan. So you're going to be 16 now, Jordan? Is that right? Well, happy birthday to you, Jordan.
Happy birthday.
Awesome.
That's crazy. We saw him a year ago.
Yeah, I saw him about a year ago. We do a little ASMR. Jerky. Did I just call Angie jerky? Did I do that? Let me know if I just called her jerky. Actually, AJ wanted. Did I just call Angie a jerky? I thought I said thanks for the jerky rather than thanks jerky. Jerky. Vegan jerky is really good. Not sponsored or anything. Paid for us ourselves. What's that, Uncle? I should live at your house? Yeah, I'd love to live at your house. Let's trade houses, Uncle. You want to do that? Sirens down PCH all the time. Yeah, we got sirens around here all the time, too. Jesse, you don't like vegan jerky ASMR? Uh-oh. Oh, I hear the jerky coming. That's what I said. Yeah, man. Yeah, Angie was bringing me the jerky. I mean, and yeah, Angie's coming, but along with Angie, the jerky's coming too. Sir, you had sirens in Marin County all the time? Really? I was hoping there would be less of that up there. Really, sir? You're gonna bum me out on Marin County now. Bob wants to know what this is made out of. It's mainly textured soy protein, Bob, and some tamari. in parentheses, water, soybean, salt, alcohol to preserve freshness, water, natural smoke flavor, extra virgin olive oil. Pretty tasty stuff. I haven't had this in like maybe a month or two. Jerky. Jerky ASMR. Anyway. Oh, really? Tons of sirens? Really? I was hoping to be a quieter area where people aren't getting into accidents and police aren't responding to like armed robberies and stuff like that. What's all the sirens for, Sarah? Let me ask you this. Do they fly helicopters all around all the time? Because like here, it's like, that seems like what the police spend their budget on here is the helicopter budget. There always seems to be a helicopter flying around. It sounds disgusting. The ingredients? Textured soy protein, what do they call it? Textured soy protein and tamari? No, it's actually quite nice. You know what tamari is? Like a sauce? Just pour the sauce on some textured soy protein. That sounds delicious, Milo. If you could send me some from Hawaii, I would gladly eat that. That sounds great. Okay, lots of fire calls. Yeah, especially in the summer, I imagine. Medical calls. Yeah, someone's always going to have a heart attack or something like that. #1 cause of death. And there were helicopters doing drills. Here they just fly them around constantly, it seems. Yeah, and AJ notices, yeah, there's tons of police chases in Los Angeles. Oh, really? Rarely helicopters are out, Uncle? Well, let's trade houses then. Well, it'll be a wash on the sirens, but there'll be, for us, fewer annoying helicopters. Oh, I didn't think about that, Sarah. Like in the, yeah, it's a narrow valley, so the hills kind of echo. Yeah, it's not as narrow in Santa Fe, from I remember, more spread out, less echoey. I hope. I remember it was quiet when I lived out there for a little bit. Not lived, I stayed at a friend's house sort of for a while. House sat. That's what it's called. Medical mistakes is a top, like in the top 10 causes of death. I don't remember it being 3. I thought it was lower down on the list, but it is in the top 10. I don't think we have to worry about exactly where it's at, but yeah, it is up there. Wow, it's different than when I was around? Oh man, I'll have to go check it out then. Hey, VLAM, you've been listening, doing chores, awesome. As you heard, nothing really too crazy or amazing. This is a chill, fun little live stream. So yeah, glad you could finally join us. So Bill says, as far as #3 cause of death, what he's looking at least, the statistics says smoking is the 3rd leading cause. And poverty is the #4. Wow. AJ, yeah, sitting is this new smoking. Oh, Jordan, thanks for the super chat tip. And cool, you sent me the final product of my chat about turkey on to my messages on Instagram. Cool, I'll check that out when this live stream's done. Thanks, Jordan. Awesome. Really? Okay, so Sarah says Marin in the 90s, where I'm thinking about what possible place maybe to end up at in the future, was epic. Marin was epic in the 90s. Yeah, that's when I was there and said, this is the greatest place. I'm going to live here forever. It's not like that anymore. It kind of sucks now. In comparison. Oh, Varela, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, my dad smoked for most of his adult life, and his life ended prematurely due to complications from smoking. Wow. Stage 4 lung cancer and still smokes 60 a day? Wow. Wow, so your dad is determined, right? He just is going to keep on smoking no matter what. Sorry to hear that. I can relate. I can feel for you.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay, sir. So you say it's still beautiful up there, but there's more issues or problems now. Yeah, VLAM, you made it just in time for the jerky ASMR mukbang. Well, Uncle, yeah, that went well. Our new song release, Numenon. Yeah, like yeah, our listeners aren't really trained to find us here on YouTube. Strangely, you know, we haven't really done a lot of work for our band on YouTube, so yeah, we don't have like a following really on YouTube. But yeah, on the music streaming platforms, yeah, it's been doing great. I think it's the best release we've ever had so far on Spotify, where we have you know, we get all the statistics from Spotify. It's doing great. It's on like, last time I looked yesterday afternoon, like 24 hours ago, was like 421 playlists already. You know, people creating people's playlists. There's 420 of them that have that song. Oh, sorry, you were subscribed to Love Spirals, but not Love Spirals Downwards. Yeah, they're we have similar but different content up there. There's gonna be a little crossover, like with a song like this. But on the Love Spirals Downwards channel, it'll be stuff where I'm promoting Love Spirals Downwards stuff. Like we released like the vinyl for Flux earlier this year, and then we released this the digital for it last year. So that's going to be on Love Spirals Downwards rather than Love Spirals. Stands to reason. But yeah, Uncle, check it out. Yeah, check out the video. Yeah, we you'll probably recognize where we filmed it at too. Probably. Hey Ray, just joining now. Just got back from a fancy dinner in Detroit. Had some amazing scallop mushrooms topped with radish. Awesome. Wow, sorry to hear that, Heidi. Wow. Yeah, Milo. Yeah, Walt Disney died early in life. Well, relatively early. It was 64, like you said. Yeah, lung cancer, cigarettes. That's cool, Ralph. At least you got your dad on a healthier diet. Yeah, I wish I could have tried to help my pops out more when I was younger, when he first got health complications from smoking. But yeah, for me, I'm totally anti-smoking. I mean, I'll smoke some cannabis. But yeah, nicotine smoking, yeah, I'm totally grossed out by it. Sorry if any of you guys smoke. I'm not like saying I'd be grossed out, but yeah, just the smell of cigarettes, nicotine cigarettes, even clove cigarettes. I don't even like smelling other people's weed, to be honest with you, you know. But yes, but the worst thing for me, if I see someone up ahead, I'm walking on the street and someone's smoking, I'll go around them. I'll cross the street. I'll stay away because I just don't want to breathe in their smoke. Not that I think I'm going to die. I just think it's gross. It's like someone throwing meat in my body. That's what it feels like. Just like I'm being invaded or something. Well, that's cool, Bill. Sad, but cool. Yeah, Dr. Bear, from what I understand, quitting nicotine cigarettes is extremely challenging, extremely difficult. The physical dependencies that people get from nicotine, it's really hard. But yeah, I tried to smoke like tobacco as opposed to nicotine. I tried to smoke cigarettes before just to see what they were about. I didn't get it. I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel any, like people say when you smoke, you feel this sense of peace, you feel a little buzz. I didn't feel any of that stuff. So I go, I don't see what the point is. I just wanted to know. This is like in my mid-20s. It wasn't like when I was 16 or something. I just wanted to see as an adult, like, all right, I'll try some, see what it is. And that was it. That's a good Jim Morrison quote there. He's right, huh, Bill? Let's see, Jesse, he says you smoke. Again, no offense. I'm not saying anything bad about anyone who smokes. To me, I can't handle a cigarette smoke. It just physically gets me. Even psychologically and physically combined. Anyway, but you quit drinking. Awesome. One vice at a time. Good. It's tough enough to quit one. Like, how can one possibly do both simultaneously? Quit both. You also consider others and smoke away from them and don't throw my butts on the ground. Awesome. Yeah, that's just so sad when people just they're done smoking, then they throw the cigarette butts on the ground. Like, that's trash and it's not like good for the environment or anything. And that's cool you're considerate about others. It's so annoying. Like, say when I go to like one of our local coffee places, sit outside, and they don't allow smoking there. It's in fact against city ordinance to smoke like too close to like a place that serves food, and they serve food there. If someone just lights up right in front of the table, I'm going, they're like, can you like smoke somewhere else? You have the whole block to smoke on. Why are you smoking in front of people? Like trying to enjoy their food. I can't, enjoy it if all this nicotine is being blown my way. So that's awesome that you are considerate of other people. I've heard that, Diablo. Alcohol addiction is harder to beat than heroin addiction. That says a lot right there. Yeah, so if you quit drinking, Jesse, who knows? That's super tough. Use that as inspiration if you want to get off nicotine cigarettes. Sounds like you have the willpower to probably pull that off. And it's getting hot again in here, so let me try to crank this back on. Can't wait for my new remote to arrive. So last live stream, you'll see me struggling with that power button. Wow, Sarah, I just read about what happened to your uncle there. Wow. But I'm kind of weird. I'm kind of like Sarah there. She didn't like any form of smoking. I just really conscious about what comes into my face and mouth and my sensory organs up here. I mean, like at Disneyland, here's a little thing that annoys me. It's like they didn't have this really much until like the past year or two. I didn't remember these like pre-COVID or when I was a kid. They sell these little bubble making machines. And the kids just press on it, and the bubbles come out, and they just blow right into your face. And that's cool, but I don't want to have soap hitting my face. I could be eating something, the bubbles come. I know it's like a little thing, but it's like still they're invading my private space, my face, the most holy sacred part, basically. You don't want soap in your face. If I wanted soap in my face, I would apply it on myself. And at a time and manner at which I find is appropriate. I don't want other people just putting soap in my face. If I want to inhale and smell soap, I would shove it in my nose on my own. Maybe I'm getting old, maybe stay off my lawn, but I don't think that's too unreasonable to not want to have substances come from strangers into your face, right? I mean, I don't think that's too weird. But that's a new thing that they started. I guess they sell them for like $30, so they don't care about the other guests that have to breathe in all these people's bubbles all day. Another reason to wear a mask, Sucks when it's hot though. I usually don't wear them outdoors. In fact, I pretty much never wear them outdoors. Just when I'm in a crowded indoor place, low ceiling, and I just don't want to catch a cold. More soap for you if Wally doesn't like soap. Yeah, I don't mind soap. I have soap in my bathroom, my tub and everything. We got soap in there. Thing is, I apply it on me when and where I want it to be applied to. If I want soap in my face, I'll put it there. I just don't want some kid having their bubbles blow into my face, especially if you're trying to eat a sandwich or something like that. Bill, cool. It sounds like, yeah, if you don't want to get sick, wear a mask. I have regrets that I didn't wear a mask when I went to go see Tomorrow by Together with Angie perform a few weeks ago. Like about a month. It was over a month ago because I was sick for like 2 weeks. The first time I go into a indoor area, and I looked around till we were kind of high up. There wasn't a bunch of people yelling onto me. I felt like I could probably pull it off, but nope. First time in a crowded indoor space, and I came back sick 2 days later. Yeah, but so yeah, smoke, not bubbles, but smoke is dangerous in the sense we've all heard about what secondhand smoke is. So yeah, it's not particularly good for people to breathe in. Yeah, Heidi, I'm like you too. Me and Andrew are both super sensitive to smell and sound, both, exactly. It can feel, it's assaulting you, right? If it's unintentionally, coming into you. Perfumes, yeah, I get grossed out too if I'm like just trying to chill out, have a meal with Angie or something like that, and some guy comes by like all this cologne, like, whoa, dude, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to kill people? I mean, if you need a little bit, I guess put a little bit on. I'm not saying be cologneless or anything like that, but it's like, wow. I feel sorry for people that have to go into like say to a small area like a car and ride around with you. Like, dude, you got way too much stuff on, bro. I personally don't wear any cologne or anything like that, but I'm not against it. But I just think there's a point where it just becomes way too much. They probably have no idea how smelly, or maybe they like that. Maybe they're kind of narcissistic and they want everyone to smell them. I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm not against cologne per se. Just the overuse of it, because it invades a person's private space. That's why I'm very sensitive and protective of my sensory apparatus, and I'd rather not smell some loud, super smelly chemicals. Hey, Sean. Yeah, and the bubbles end up on animals too. These ones I was just complaining about as an old man here. You're right, Sarah. Even if you don't put anything on you and you're just emitting body odor, a pungent body odor, that's as bad as like a hardcore scent like patchouli oil, right? So either I just rather not have the scents off a person invade me unless I want them. Unless I find I'm fond of someone, I want to have a sensual time and smell them. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm against it in all situations, but if I'm just chilling on my own, doing my own thing, walking around or sitting down outside, I'd rather not have to smell, because you're not smelling me. No one is smelling me because I don't put out a weird odor like that. I don't have body odor, take a bath every day, and I don't put weird colognes and stuff on. Yeah, I'm with you, Milo. Air pollution is extremely offensive. A little essential oil is okay. Yeah, just do it in a reasonable amount where others aren't being bombarded all the time if you're in the general vicinity of someone else. Yeah, I have nothing against patchouli too, Bill. It's just like an overuse of any oil or cologne or fragrance or something like that. Yeah, you can use patchouli in a sensible manner for sure. Was Jesse, the morning buses in Vancouver are pungent? Just say pungent with what? I'm with you too, Bill. A powdered soap section of the market is an assault on the senses. It's funny, Wally. I'm going to read what you said here. Yeah, BO is vile. I almost had to leave a person's presence over at once. Remember one time at one of our Fruit Luck meetups that we used to do here in Long Beach, a guy was traveling through, I think he needed to get to the bus station. He was going to try to get to Burning Man or something like that. He was a raw vegan. And I know many raw vegans, not all you guys, but there's a large percentage of raw vegans that think they don't have any kind of body odor whatsoever. They don't need to put soap on, it's impossible for them to have body odor because they're so clean and pure with their raw diet or something like that. Guy was one of the smelliest persons I've ever smelled in my life, and he thought he was kind of like smellless or something like that. Like, wow, that was hardcore. Nice guy though. Totally forgot his name. If you're watching, no hard feelings. It was cool meeting you, but man, that was something. Yeah, good point, Sarah. People who stink often don't know they stink. Like, I just wonder, how does that work? How do you not know? Like, people don't tell you. You don't maybe get a whiff of yourself. If I'm a little dirty, like say I exercise a lot and haven't taken a bath yet and I move in a certain way, I'll go, oh, yeah, I got to take a bath, right? I mean, it seems like one would know. Okay, so Jesse's telling me about these buses in Vancouver, Canada. They're a mixture of intense perfumes, body washes, BO, and garlic. You had to throw in the garlic for me there, right? See, that's the reason why I don't eat garlic, because I don't like. I can smell it. I know what's happening, and you know I smell from garlic. So yeah, most people aren't garlic phobes like I am. I guess you can call myself that. So most people just eat garlic, don't think about it, and yeah, they'll have the garlic smell amongst other smells too. Why am I talking about smells? Right? It's not. I'm not like a weirdo or anything like that. I just prefer not to smell you unless I want to. Oh, peppers can smell good, Bill. Yeah. Oh, what's that, Varlos? Paul Saladino makes his own sunscreen. I've heard dermatologists talk about, not like him, but it's just like people on social media who make their own sunscreens. Like, and the dermatologist is laughing at them. Like, those do nothing or next to nothing. They're as good as useless. So just use a sunscreen. If you're worried about chemicals, get a natural one like zinc or whatever. You know, it's like, just use something rather than like a real one, rather than something you could brew together in your kitchen with a couple simple ingredients from the produce aisle. I don't even know what that is, Peter. That sounds gross. Why does he rub himself with food in the shower? That sounds weird. Can you imagine? Hey, I'm a vegan and I go in the shower and I rub bananas and potatoes on me because it's good for my woo-woos and my optimal health. I rub potatoes and bananas on me. Ooh, yeah, that just sounds so weird. Bill, you like to take a big whiff of what? Beef tallow. So he goes in the shower and rubs beef tallow. Can you imagine? Yeah, I go in the shower, rub bananas and potatoes on me. Sometimes I'll rub some broccoli on me too for extra good luck and woo-woo. That's just so weird. Yeah, such a grifter thing. It's absurd, right? You're washing with beef. It's okay, I'm gonna wash with broccoli then. It's like, it's so silly. What's up with these grifters? Anyway. Hey, Jen, yeah, too much cologne or perfume is gross. Yeah, use it in moderation. Yeah, but everyone shouldn't have to smell you from like 5 feet or even 3 feet away. But yeah, if you use some, totally cool. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I was complaining about the overuse of it. Yeah, I'm with you, Sarah. We use like a simple, I don't know if I use Schmidt's anymore, but just some kind of simple deodorant thing, just a little stick in there, it's a deodorant stick. I mean, I forgot what it is now. Angie will give me one when my old one runs out. She has a little stash. And I guarantee you, if you're sitting here with me, you wouldn't smell my little speed or not speed stick, but I saw who was just talking about that, Jessica. It's the Schmidt's like product that I was using or still use. You wouldn't smell it, trust me. That's wild, Sarah. You haven't worn any makeup since 2019. I thought you said once in a while you get really dressed up or something like that. You have like a fancy dress or two, some heels. How about in those circumstances? Will you put makeup on then? Or you haven't done anything like that since 2019? Yeah, you would only smell vegan jerky. I guarantee you that. If you're in here right now, you probably get a little whiff of the vegan jerky bag right here because I had it open for a while. But you wouldn't smell me, really. At least not my deodorant or anything like that. I doubt you'd smell like my shampoo from earlier. Yeah, Bill, I don't think I wore cologne ever. Maybe I dabbed it on a couple times in the 80s like you, but yeah, I haven't worn cologne pretty much my whole adult life. Yeah, Sean, there you go. I should wash with vegan jerky, right? Should I be a grifter like Saladino? Instead of washing myself with beef or whatever, I'll wash myself with vegan jerky for all its magical properties. Okay, so Paul Saladino's sunscreen. How wrong was I to assume it was made out of plants? No, he makes it out of beef tallow. Like beef tallow is a legitimate sunscreen? That's news to me. Wow, what a grifter. Wow, you even sent the link to the video now. So Sarah, let's see. So you wear long prairie dresses in summer and you look like a gym rat scumbag 90% of the time. Awesome. Yeah, deodorant with aluminum. Yeah, that's... And, ooh, the beef jerky. Oh, man. I had a little bit stuck. Whoa, it like choked me. The vegan jerky tried to choke me. Like I guess I had a little particle somewhere back here. And I did something and I like dislodged it. Like, veganism debunked. I'm sure VD, you want to watch this video and debunk veganism? If you're eating dead animal jerky, it doesn't get stuck in your throat. It has magical properties. No, it's somehow got lodged into like my breathing passage or something like that. So, yeah, veganism debunked. You know, veganism failed me. All right, I think I'm good now. Woo.
You should have went to like a streaming soon screen so no one can see you.
I know. VD's gonna make a hate video about that, right? It happens. You can choke on a piece of meat, right? I mean, it could be an avocado. It doesn't matter. Yeah, plants are trying to kill you, right? But then again, a piece of meat could have tried to kill a person too, right? So it's all the same. The bottom line is food can get stuck in your throat. It doesn't matter if it's plants or not plants. Food can get stuck in your throat. So all you haters trying to make a video about me there, I don't know what to tell you. Yep, veganism has been debunked. Woo! Oh my God, Ryan got choked on a piece of vegan jerky. Woo! Anyway. Wow. Wow, Bill, in 2016, you once choked and there was no one to help you. So you punched yourself in the stomach? Wow. Yeah, Peter says, yeah, actually most of the choking comes from animal products, right? It wasn't Beyond Jerky. It's this is the Louisville brand. And Louisville, if you're watching, I'm sorry I choked on your stuff, but I want to eat more of it. So if you want to contact me, I could promote your stuff because just send me more. I love your jerky. Maybe like one package a week deal. Can we work something out, Louisville Jerky? If anyone knows Louisville Jerky, let them know. Virales, didn't VD release her blood test once and they were all dangerous, or did I imagine that? I kind of remember something like that too. Can anyone else confirm? I kind of vaguely remember something like that, or maybe I'm imagining it along with you. That sounds kind of right, but let me know what you guys. Well, you're almost 3 minutes without air. While you totally could have died. Yeah, air is next. Oxygen is necessary. Meat isn't necessary, like the troll said earlier tonight, but oxygen is necessary. You could die within minutes. Water is necessary. You could die within days. Meat is not necessary. I haven't had any since 2010, and I'm still alive and kicking. Yeah, mushroom jerky. Yeah, I haven't had any for a while. I remember buying Pan's mushroom jerky. Which I liked. Okay, AJ does not remember the VD blood test. Yeah, I don't remember either. It just sounds like something I kind of have heard about. Maybe I just remember someone mentioned that, but I don't watch her content, unless I need to download it so I can make a response video. But yeah, I don't watch anti-vegans. All right, I'm gonna stop eating the vegan jerky right now. Obviously. Keep it chill here. See, eating plants is dangerous. Paul Saladino, you're right. Plants are trying to kill us. Veganism debunked. All right, so Peter says that Saladino's sunscreen contains beeswax, animal fats, coconut oil, and some other stuff. Why doesn't he just buy some zinc? Like, last time I checked, putting zinc sunscreen on is natural, not going to kill you, not going to shorten your life. Why put beef on your skin and think that's going to be an effective sunblock compared to something like zinc or any commercial product? AJ, I've challenged VD to so many things, and she just doesn't respond because she knows I'll expose her nonsense. So it's simple as that. She doesn't make herself available to defend anything she says because she knows it's all smoke and mirrors, out of context trickery. All right, Peter, you think his sunscreen also contains zinc as well? Just put the zinc on and just put zinc on. You don't need to put beef on your face. Oh, Jordan, thanks for the super chat tip. Okay, I'll play along. How do you know someone eats animals? Let's see if Jordan has a good follow-up line, a punchline. How do you know someone eats animals? I assume it's a joke. It sounds like you're telling us a joke, right? They tell you plants are trying to kill us. They tell you, Jordan. Don't worry, they will tell you. That's the thing about vegans, right? Huh? No, you know how that's true. How do you know someone's a carnivore?
Thanks for the tip.
But that would be the most I think if someone just eats meat, often they just don't think about it because your average American eats a standard American diet which contains meat and plants. They don't really think about it. But if someone's carnivore, then they think they're special and doing something really cool and weird. So yeah, how do you know someone is a carnivore? Don't worry, they will tell you. I think that's the even stronger joke there. At least in my opinion. I mean, it works as it is like there, but I think carnivore people will go more out of their way to tell you, "Hey, I'm carnivore." Like, oh, gross. How do you know someone eats meat or animals? Yeah, AJ, they'll say plants have feelings, right? Huh?
Literally.
Oops, wrong one.
Cruelty free.
Yeah.
Not to those screaming plants that you can't hear. They fucking scream,
Yeah,
man.
right.
They make noise. They know when they're being eaten.
Yep, that's how you know someone eats meat. If they say that nonsense, then you know that they're a meat eater. They try to justify killing animals by claiming that plants are sentient on a similar or same level as that of a cow, pig, or chicken. Bob, why should a weightlifter, bodybuilder, former doctor arm wrestle with anyone else who doesn't train for strength? I don't know what your point is, Bill, or Bob, I should say. Why should someone who trains for strength and has been doing so for about 3 or so decades have an arm wrestle for someone who doesn't train for strength? What point is that? And why would it be Dr. Greger? Why not just your personal family doctor who is, I assume, a meat eater, not vegan? I'm sure the result would be the same. You know, if you train for strength and you try a strength challenge against someone who doesn't train for strength, that's cowardice. That's not a manly bravado competition, right? That's an unfair thing. Do you understand? Bravery is going up against a worthy opponent. Like, say, if I were to, like, if LeBron James wanted to play me one-on-one, that would be cowardly on LeBron James's part, because compared to him, I suck. I completely suck, you know? There's no way I could even probably score a point on him or do anything. That would be cowardice, you know. So that's not bravado. If you see these tough guys trying to take on someone that they know they can beat 100%, yeah, that's cowardly. That's it's funny how tough guys think they're so tough, and usually their actions prove that they're the opposite. I look bloated? Wally, what do you mean I look bloated? What are you talking about, bro? What does that have to do with anything? I'm just kind of curious why you think I look bloated. And I'm full of this. All right, let's see what you're saying there. Hey, Jordan, thanks for the super chat tip there. I'm glad you liked my joke there. Okay, Wally, we'll indulge you here. What about me looks bloated? I mean, I have a big face and a big head. That's just a genetic thing. I've had that my whole adult life. There's genetic factors, you know, but I don't think it's bloated. I can show you pictures of me from, like, you know, the 1990s, and I'll show you. I look bloated. In fact, just go watch my my vegan transformation video from, like, around when our channel started. You'll see bloated Ryan. I'm quite this is like a trim, lean version of me, but my face is probably more full now than it was like in the early days of our channel when we were eating a more high percentage of raw food than we are now. Yeah, I weighed about 25 to 30 pounds less in 2014, 2015 than I do right now in 2024. So that, I guess, in comparison, in relation to my underweight years on my early years of YouTube, yeah, I might look more bloated. You can just say I look more full, but let's see, Wally, what are you talking about? Yeah. Oh, Rogan. Oh, okay. But no, it's true. I do look bigger and more full now than I did in 2014. And I look back at those years and I go, wow, I really got too skinny then. I didn't really realize it, because when I was doing that, I was losing weight. I wasn't trying to lose weight, but it was happening so slowly that I didn't really notice. It just seemed all natural. And then I look back and go, holy moly, I really, without knowing and without trying, I got too skinny eating a kind of high raw diet. So sorry, Wally, if I misunderstood you there, but it did make me remember how you know, eating cooked food isn't a bad thing. Eating too much raw, I told you I wasn't fully raw, but I was eating way more raw back then, and it just shows it's hard to consume enough calories. Is it possible? I don't know. I thought I was eating a lot. I was trying to consume a lot, and I still was about 25 to 30 pounds underweight. And yeah, I was running a lot more then too, Angie, but I was still a pretty hardcore runner up until about 2018 or so, somewhere around then. And I had gained about most of that weight back, 15, 20 odd pounds. So the running, yeah, did shave more pounds off, but really the biggest factor was the change in diet rather than the running. But yeah, running combined with high raw, I was too skinny, like 170 pounds or 170, low 170s. And I shouldn't weigh that. I weigh about 200 now, which is about right for a guy who's pretty much 6'5". So Sarah likes strong, meaty beefcakes, and AJ's telling us about her crush earlier, Lou Ferrigno Jr. What do you like? Strong, meaty beefcakes? Oh, that mean you mean me, right? No, I'm just kidding. Well, it wasn't necessarily the bananas that were bad for me, Bob. It was just eating too much food that was not cooked. You know, I could have been too many mangoes, just whatever. I should have had more food that was cooked. Like, you know, why was I not eating more potatoes and rice? I was eating some, but I should have had more. Peter, fully raw Christina claims she's been vegan for like 12 years, but drank like 5 jugs of juice a day. Yeah. Ryan should face Rogan. Face him about what, Sean? In fact, if I faced him, I'd really have to squat down. I saw how short he is. I saw him like standing next to some other famous people or some YouTubers, and he was a lot shorter than and they weren't really particularly tall guys. So to face Rogan, to get my face on his level, I'd really have to get down low. He's like, I'm not saying this is a bad thing because I'm like 6'5". So if I wanted to go face to face with Rogan, I think he's about like 5'6" or something like that. I was like, that's about my dad's height. He was about that. Oh, I should race him. What kind of race? Jessica, 11 miles. We still haven't hit that yet, but you 5 to 7 miles per day. That's awesome. See, I couldn't go out right now, Jessica, and run 5 to 7 miles because I haven't been training for that. I'd have to, but I've been kind of tempted to start running a little bit more again now. Parth, tell, how do I sprout? Like, are you assuming I sprout things? I don't do any sprouting if that's what you're asking. Let's see, Wally, how many potatoes would I eat in a sitting? Usually go for about 3 to 4 yourself. Depends how big they are. You're talking like russet potatoes. That would be a bit much. I mean, are you just eating only potatoes? If so, that's kind of a bit much. Usually I'll have like, when I do have a russet potato, it'll be with some other stuff. There'll be a potato, and maybe there'll be some veggies, maybe a bean patty or something like that. I don't know what I'm saying. I wouldn't just eat potatoes on their own. But I guess if I were in a situation where I was hungry and all I could find at some fast food place were potatoes and there's no butter in them or something like that, yeah, 3 potatoes sounds pretty good. Angie, I just figured out how to make clips on YouTube. She made a link. 1 minute is a tiny bit shorter than my response to VD, but you got the bulk of it there. Awesome. Yeah, I said, here's my response. So you got it? Awesome. Totally cool. Parth, no, how did I sprout, become 6'5"? I don't know, bro. I have no clue. I mean, I have some guesses. On my mom's side, I came to realize my grandparents were on the taller side. They were close to 6 feet, and one of them is a Chinese man too. He was tall for a Chinese guy. Then my grandma played basketball. On my dad's side, I have no idea. I don't really recall I met his dad, my grandfather. He was short like my dad. So I don't know. I don't know where I got this 6'5" stuff. I guess I ate a really great diet and the genetics on my mom's side run strong as far as height goes. I don't know. I have no clue. It's been a mystery in my family. Yeah, Sarah, I get you, man. I understand what you're talking about, what you consider hot or whatever. It's like, yeah, we're weird, You and I are kind of like not like the regular people's aesthetics, I imagine, right? Yeah, so I get what you're saying there. Wally, yeah, there are some regions of China that I think they have taller than average, and I think those are further north, further south towards the equator. They're shorter, and that's where my family comes from, the shorter equator people. But the further south people, not on the equator. If VLAM's here, maybe she can jump in or something like that. But yeah, I don't know why my grandfather was taller than like average people from the southern part of China. Yeah, Jen, I saw earlier that Wally and we clarified he wasn't calling me bloated. I just would find that interesting if I look, because I'm looking at myself. I don't look bloated at all. I just look like I think how I should look right now at age 56 and a half, guys. I'm gonna be 57 next month, guys. What do you think about that? I'm almost 60. I think I'm doing all right as a vegan and everything. I mean, I don't know. Anyway. You want potatoes now? Well, I'm gonna rub potatoes on me when I bathe next time. You see if I can get some magical woo-woos like Saladino gets when he rubs beef on his body. I'm gonna rub potatoes, see what that does. Next day, I'll rub broccoli. I'll report back. I'll make a video. The 7-day rubbing food on my body in the bath challenge. I'll try to quantify it, or measure it qualitatively. What do I experience? What do I feel? So I'll do that. Maybe I'll end it off with vegan jerky. I'll try to save a little piece of vegan jerky and rub that on my body and see what that happens, because I'll say, hey, I'm doing this video. I'm inspired by Paul Saladino. My moderator Peter told me that he rubs that Paul rubs beef on him when in the bath or shower. So I'm gonna try to rub plants on me, and I'm gonna try to be as objective as I can and report what I'm feeling after I rub the foods on me. Rub garlic. Oh my god. But maybe I'll try that. I'll get the foods all ready and rub a banana too, I guess. Why not? I mean, if these grifters can rub food on their body and tell their followers what it's like, I'll do the same thing. I'll show how stupid and absurd these people are. Rub some onions. Ooh, yeah, I feel the onions. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay, Peter, you actually do rub food on you in the shower. It's a plant-based body scrub with oatmeal. So you rub oatmeal on you. Awesome. Oh, Sarah's leaving. Uh-oh, that's kind of my indicator that I've been on a long time, and I probably should get going too. I think the vegan jerky, not sponsored, but Louisville, hit me up. I would love to be sponsored. You don't even need to pay me. Just send me like a box where I can have one a week, and I'll eat it on the live streams. Anyway, thanks, Sarah. I hope if you're still here, bye, Sarah. And congrats to your parents. 56 years of marriage. Inspiration. Yeah, Uncle, when I get done, I'll sell a special body rub. I'll sell it. I'll package it all up. Like every food, I'll just mix it all in a bag. It's going to have like, it'll have like bananas and mangoes and vegan jerky and broccoli. It'll just be a mix. You just buy it off of me, and it'll be, sell it for a lot of money, obviously, because I'm a grifter. And you can rub it on your body yourself in your own bath or shower and get all the benefits. That's a great idea. Oh, good idea, Bill. If you're feeling the chillin' drugs kicking in, put on some Pink Floyd, lay down, fall asleep. All right, good to see you, Bill. I'm glad you're alive and with us, and keep coming back, Bill, please. Even if you're just lurking, just pop in and say hi. All right, guys, I should get going. Yeah, Sarah. Yeah, I tell you, usually when Sarah leaves, it's kind of wakes me up like, oh man, I've been on a long time, huh? Because Sarah's a very active person, to keep her seated for a live stream for 2+ hours, I feel like I'm, accomplishing a great deal, if I can do that. So, but I should get going too. I should got to start thinking about dinner with Angie. We're talking about watching something tonight. I can't remember what. Oh yeah, we realized that there's all these episodes of South Park that came out like last year we didn't see, so we'll check them out. So anyway, guys, I want to. Thank you guys for being with me a lot this week. We had 3 music video previews on our 3 different channels, including this one today, the live stream. So it was good seeing you all. And I apologize for not getting a proper vegan video done this week, but I've just been way too busy with promoting our new song, which we're going to be continuing. There's more to come, so we'll keep you up on that. We have some, we have remixes of this song that I made, an instrumental version with the guitars all cranked up and all ethereal. So we have more stuff coming up. So we will let you. Oh wait, before I go, Laura, you have a question about veganism before I go? Do you what are animals here for? Is that to say animals are here for humans to eat? Let me know if that's what you're saying. That like you're saying the reason why animals exist is for us to eat them. And if you believe that, where do you get that from? Like, how do you know that the purpose of animals existing on planet Earth? And remember, animals have been around for hundreds of thousands, millions of years. And most of that time, there were no humans to eat them. So why do you think now animals are here for us to eat them? And You are right, though, Laura, that animals are here for us to eat them in the sense that animals are bred into existence via, factory farming, that they're bred into existence. They wouldn't be out in the wild, like, are you saying like all animals? Like if I see a pigeon outside, it's here for us to eat it. If I see anything, if I see a spider, it's here for us to eat it. So I'm just kind of saying, no, I'm asking you, I'm telling you, yeah, some animals are here for to eat us in the sense that business people, corporations, whatever you're going to say, had a financial interest into breeding animals into existence so they can raise them for slaughter, so they can sell their body parts to meat eaters. So yeah, in that sense, animals are here for to exist for us you guys, meat eaters, to eat them. But it's not like a nature thing. It's just what people do for business. They are exploiting the animals' bodies. I mean, these people just are here to make money. They could be selling paper towels. They don't give a crap. But in this business, animal agriculture, they are exploiting animals in order to make money off animals' bodies by raising them, exploiting them, and slaughtering them and packaging them. So that's how it works out. That's the reality of it. So what do you mean that what are animals here for? Animals are here because they exist. It's like, why are you here for? You exist. You were born, you exist on this planet, and you have a right to not end up in someone's dinner tomorrow, right? Laura, I assume you believe that you have the right to exist and not be someone's dinner. So what do you think about that? We'll see what Laura is about here. I'll show her what veganism is. In case you're wondering, Laura, what veganism is, what we believe in. I should say that most people believe in something similar to this. We animals have certain rights. Not the right to start a business or something like that, or get married or get a driver's license. The right to not be bred into existence, to have a life of complete exploitation, to ultimately be killed. We're against animal cruelty and exploitation. So that's what veganism is. It's a simple stance against animal cruelty, knowing that we can eat plants instead and live happy, healthy lives without having animals forced into existence to be slaughtered, to be killed for us. We don't need to eat animals in order to survive and live and be healthy. What do you think about that? What's up, VLAM? Anyone see the auto chat summary? AI thinks we're having fun? We are having fun. So, Laura, anything you want to say about that, Laura? About why do you think animals are here? You think God or whatever, nature put animals here millions of years ago, before humans were ever around, so that one day, far off in the future, humans might somehow finally appear on the planet so they could eat the animals? I'm not sure. Is that what the narrative you're trying to push? I'm just trying to guess it, because you're not really giving us too much, so I'm trying to fill in the dots. Yeah, I like what Milo just said. Animals are here to fill a niche in the environment and ecosystems. They're not here for us to eat. Humans should just eat plants, because we can eat plants and do it in a healthy way. Oh, I didn't ding it, huh, AJ? I'm losing it. Veganism debunked. I forgot. Yeah, we're wondering, VLAM, you're right. Is Laura here to defend animal cruelty and exploitation? Just curious, if was that the point. And I think she bailed. I think she came here and said her thing and split. Like, why are animals here for? I don't know. Give me your theory. But if you think they're here for us solely for us to eat them, humans to eat them, you've got an interesting theory here. Oh, she said she was out? Okay. I thought we were going to have a little fun here at the end, but I guess not. Well, I'm going to try one more tiny bite of vegan jerky and see if I choke. And if that's successful, I will go. Good night, Jessica. Little tiny piece here. Okay. I think I did it successfully. So I was going to say, before Laura popped in, I think that was her name. What was I going to say? I'll try my best to make a regular vegan video next week. So if you have any ideas, send them my way. I think Peter's probably sent me a few in the past week or so. So I'll see what Peter sent me. But anyway, guys, yeah, thanks. It was great seeing you guys for all our music video premieres. We got more stuff coming up. So I'm still gonna be busy with music stuff next week, but I'll make time. I'll make sure I carve some time out to make a new response video of some kind, responding to some nonsense, why I'm no longer vegan, I don't know, but something like that. So be on the lookout for that. And I'll be back next Friday for another live stream. And like I said, there might be a listening party on the website called Bandcamp. We're going to release the remixes and the instrumental of Numenon. So if you want to come, Angie will inform you guys on the community tab if you want to come. If not, no big deal. It's like a live stream without the video. Like I said, just us chatting and listening to the new songs. So that'll be happening sometime in the next 2 to 6 days or something like that. But anyway, I'll see you guys next week on Friday. So thank you everyone for your being here, sharing your great energy, your positive vibes. I feel it. I think you guys all feel it too. And thank you for all your generosity tonight, guys. Jordan left a bunch of super chat tips on his birthday, basically, and Dana Bananas and Norman. Oh, Norman left. He was just mentioning he was a member. Sarah, Jennifer, and AJ. Thank you guys so much for your generous super chat tips too. Thank you, Peter and Uncle, for being here and moderating. And thank you all you guys for keeping me from choking on that random stray piece of vegan jerky there. All right, guys. So I think I covered everything here tonight. So yeah, I guess that's it, guys. I'm gonna go wander off into the night, see what Angie's doing, have some dinner, re-nourish myself. All right, guys, so until next time, guys, remember, veganism doesn't suck, and it doesn't suck being vegan. Bye, guys. Much love to you all.